I mean, I was able to play for, I feel like, one of the greatest head coaches of all time, and his mindset is always next man up. That's Andy Reid, man. So, I mean, it doesn't matter who went down, myself or whoever went down. You know, it's always next man up. You know what I'm saying? So leaders got to lead. Leaders got to make plays. You know what I'm saying? So all the guys you see with that big C on their chest, we just got to make a few bit more plays, man, for this team. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the NFL isn't tough. It doesn't matter who you play. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what our record shows on a team. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're going against professional athletes who get paid just like you get paid.
Professional athletes getting paid just like you get paid. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. That's a consummate professional right there. I'm going to go into my top 5 keys to the game.
Number 5.
Play 60 minutes. Oh, Barry, the game's 15 minutes per quarter times 4 quarters. That's 60 minutes. Now, play 60 minutes. Do not take any plays off. This is your playoff game, and every single play, give it 100%. I know Tyreek's going to. I have no doubt that Tyreek's going to give it 100%. We saw him running down and escorting Jaylen Waddle into the end zone. He didn't have to do that. Here's this guy sprinting down, going past everybody, escorting Jaylen Waddle into the end zone. All 60 minutes. This is it. You're done. You got to play this game like it could be your last, because it very well could be. And I don't mean just from the playoffs. Something could happen. You never know what's going to happen. You could wreck your knee. You got to play all 60 minutes. Give your teammates the entire 60 minutes that you expect to win this game.
Number 4.
All right, number 4, and this is where I get myself into trouble here. But you saw what Boyer said. I really feel this game, the defense has to score, or special teams. And I don't mean Jason Sanders with a field goal. I'm talking about a block punt, something like that. Create a fumble, interception, pick 6. This is going to be one of those games that could be decided on a defensive play. You saw the injury report. Starters are hurt. So many people are hurt. You saw what happened when New England played Los Angeles. Talk about playing 60 minutes. They're trying to do loop-to-loop plays and throw things backwards, trying to score at the end. And the defensive player intercepts the stupidest lateral ever, face plants Mac Jones, and runs in for a touchdown. Play all 60 minutes. Let the defense and special teams, the defense and the special teams, you got to step up and make a play. And like Boyer said, don't beat yourself. Whatever you do, don't beat yourself.
Number 3.
And number 3, protect Teddy. Teddy is it right now. Teddy is QB1 for the foreseeable future, for at least this game. Teddy is QB1. He's a little bit more agile than Tua, but you're going to have to give him time. I think it's imperative, especially if Armstead doesn't play, you got to give him time. If you don't give him time, you lose.
Number 2.
All right, so the number 2 key to the game as we're going up the top here, and I look down here, is, as you can imagine, run the ball. Impose your will on the Patriots. Let me put my face up there. Impose your will on the Patriots. Run the damn ball. Don't give up on it, Mike. Don't stop. You can't. This game is going to probably hinge on a turnover or a penalty. You got to keep it close. You've got to shorten the game. You've got to shorten the game, because you've got a quarterback who hasn't worked with the entire playbook. The best way to do that is make sure Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson are saddled up and ready to go. I feel like that's a must, an absolute must. And if you don't do that, you're going to be in trouble. And here we go for number 1.
Number 1.
And as Boyer said, don't beat yourself. That's normally like my number 3. with this game and with this injury report, don't beat yourself. You are not going to survive 1st and 25. You're not going to work yourself out of a fumble. You're not going to work yourself out of an interception and put the Patriots on the 5-yard line. That's not going to happen this game. You're only going to have so many chances. There's so many people injured on both sides of the ball. I've seen people estimating scores of 30 to 20. I don't know. I don't know what to expect with Teddy, but what I do know, and what you all know, is that he is not QB1. He hasn't had the opportunity to learn everything at this point. Don't force passes. Sure, Tyreek's open. He burns one of those guys that are stepping in on their defensive secondary. Take it. But throw it away. Make sure the throw is on point. Don't lock in on somebody like Tua did and throw an interception. Don't beat yourself. That is the number one thing this week, I feel, is the key to the Dolphins winning. You got to go all in. You got to make sure every man is ready to play all 60 minutes. Somebody gets tired, make sure the reserve comes in, they're ready to play. Get Gesicki in there. This is your playoff game. This is your playoff game. So that's my top 5. All right, everybody. I'm not going with any fluffy hype videos. I'm not going to be playing the songs in terms of the intro, in terms of what I normally do. I've donned all black today. When I used to play, I would always wear a black t-shirt under my uniform because in my mind, I was going to somebody's funeral. And that funeral needed to be the guy I was playing against. I needed to beat him all day long and let him know he had nothing but darkness to expect all game long. This is one of those games where you just pull down the helmet, block out the noise, block out the haters, and look at the guy in front of you and say, I've got 60 minutes of pain for you. I'm only here to beat your ass. That's my objective today. I got nothing left. There's nothing left in the tank. I have to win this game. I'm in all black. I hope these guys' mentality, they're in all black. Because even though we're starting off a new year, you could be going to your funeral today. This could be it. You have to understand your season, for the most part, would probably end with a loss today. And Mike McDaniel has said since, day one, when he got off the jet, that adversity meant opportunity. Well, bud, you got a big old plate of adversity in front of you. Let me show you guys something real quick. You probably have already seen it in the news. This is the Miami Dolphins inactive. Now we know that Tua, we confirmed he's been gone. Bradley Chubb, not here. Eric Ezekama, as usual, in the witness protection program. Xavier Howard, not here. Teron Armstead, not here. Eric Fisher, the luckiest man in the world who signs a big contract to become a Miami Dolphins, inactive again. Has been the whole time. And then, of course, Tanner Connor. That's some serious, serious adversity. There's no mistaking it. Your number one left tackle, QB1, your top cornerback, all-pro cornerback, gone. This is nothing but a gut check opportunity. This is when you see if this team has what it takes to go to the next level. Forget this year. Is this 53-man unit going to be good enough to go further? Today, these guys have to step up. But luckily, we're talking about the walking wounded here. Check out the New England Patriots. New England Patriots, Marcus Jones, John O. Smith, the tight end, Devontae Parker out with a concussion, Jaylen Mills, Sean Wade, Kevin Harris, the running back, Sam Roberts, the defensive tackle. As you guys can see on here, 3 out of the 4 defensive backs are out for the New England Patriots. So they're facing the same thing. It's gut check time for them as well. Mac Jones is playing, but I'm telling you, I don't know what Jaylen Phillips has to do and Ingram, but they're going to have to get after him as well. Don't let Mac Jones get comfortable back there. There's no excuses. The other last thing I wanted to show you was, and there's somebody from Boston in the chat here, but I just pulled this a little while ago. He says it's actually warmer than this. It's 54 to 60 degrees up in Foxborough near Boston. No precipitation. That means no rain, no snow, and a light wind of 13 miles an hour. So there's no excuses. There's nothing left to worry about. You got blessed with good weather. And right now, the 50-plus guys who made the trip to New England, it's all about you guys now. You're going to have to button up the chin straps, put on the black jerseys underneath your uniform, and understand it's all on you. Weather's fine. The other team has injuries. We hurt too. Everybody's hurting. It's the 17th/18th week of the NFL season. Everybody is in pain right now. And I'm so happy. I've been saying it for 16 weeks. And finally, one of the Dolphins coaches said it as well.
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
Don't beat you. I know you guys are sick of me saying it. I've said it so many times, over and over and over. This is the game where I said in my top 5 keys, this is number 1. Something's going to happen in this game that could decide the fate of the rest of your season. It's definitely this game. A turnover, an interception, some stupid penalties. You already know the refs are against you. Don't beat yourselves. So, no fluff. We're ready for this game. With a smile, though, I want to say Happy New Year to all of you. I've seen some of you guys in here talking about it being a new year. Yeah, Happy New Year. I wish the most prosperous, safest, healthiest year for you and your families for 2023. You know, we've gone through so much crap as a country in the last 2 years or so. It just feels nice to put 2022 in the closet. It's done. It's over. I don't want to even look back at 2022. Definitely don't want to look at 2021. And I want to look forward to 2023. I know a lot of YouTubers say it, but I'm about to make a lot of different changes on this channel because I think in order for me to grow and for me to get more resources, I have to broaden things beyond just the Miami Dolphins. I'm looking to get, believe it or not, onto Roku for 2023. And then after the season, I'm just not going to put this thing on mothballs. I'm going to be talking about free agency. I'm going to be talking about a report in terms of how the team has done. And I'm going to be talking about the college football championships. If you guys watched yesterday, Michigan got spanked by TCU, although they only lost by 3 points. They gave up 51 damn points to TCU. This is a Michigan team that hadn't given up more than 13 or 14 points all year. They gave up 51 points yesterday. That's a huge statement on the Big Ten. It means they were playing some serious cupcakes. And then, of course, last night we saw Georgia eke out a win against Ohio State. So we've got Georgia and TCU on the 9th. So I'm going to be talking about that. And then, of course, we hopefully have at least a couple more games with the Miami Dolphins before I start broadening things out, getting into a new studio, and bringing you guys along the way. I'm excited for 2023. I see some big things ahead, and I hope your 2023 is at least as good as mine is looking. So before we get into the game today, I'll take a few comments. Tom Stockel, yeah, those were 2 games that were great yesterday. But if you noticed, and something I had tweeted out earlier, is defense optional? I mean, we had, 43 points in the nightcap and nearly 100 points in the early game. That's amazing. It's like the defenses didn't show up. I mean, I'm watching this and going, why is it so much of an issue to play defense in football? And we've talked about it, on our channel here in our Miami Dolphins games. But it just seems like defense is an afterthought. And to me, that's a sad state of affairs for football. Okay, Faliman, you got me on this one. Haole Makahiki Hau. Does that mean Happy New Year? I'm going to have to check that out, and I'm going to have to learn how to phonetically say it correctly, especially for Tua Tuesday, which is going to be this week as well. Haole Mahahiki Hau. Hope I did okay with that. Bipey, yep, here we go again. Let's all raise a toast. Hopefully today at the end of the game we're smiling and it's not another head downer going into this. Adam Smith, you are not alone. Adam says, is it just me or I have got no clue on how today's game is going to go? Nope. Anyone pontificating as if they do have a clue, they're lying. There's no way. I mean, when you're looking at this type of injury report just on the Dolphins, when you're looking at that kind of injury report, let me move that comment so you guys just joined and can see that. No Tua, no Bradley Chubb, no Xavier Howard, no Teron Armstead. And then when you look at the the Patriots injury report and their whole defensive secondary is, suspect in terms of what they're going to be doing. I don't think anybody at ESPN or anybody can actually sit back and go, hey, I predict this. There's no way to predict this. You have no idea. I mean, if Teddy, if he got some good advice from Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder, they told him to hand the damn ball off and then keep looking for Tyreek with one-on-one coverage because he's playing against the second team all game here. If you see Tyreek or Jaylen, hit him long, because there's going to be a lot of stuff. And this week too, I didn't put it in my top 5, but I would make it number 6. Get Gesicki involved in this game. Put his big 6'6" frame out there and get him involved in this game. I know he can't block, but we only need this much of a hole for Raheem and Jeff Wilson. Having both those backs at 100% means a lot. So we're going to be getting, just go along. 100 Anthony says, yeah, if it's there, take it. Take it if it's there, for sure. John, you're right. Oh, by the way, it's coming. I'm going to send you the, the tracking report. You know what I'm talking about. Put Gesicki on the outside. 6'6" frame against these second string cornerbacks. Linebackers aren't going to cover him. Absolutely. Warren, you're killing me too. So I assume this means New Year's. Haole Makahiki Hau. To you as well, brother. All right, so we're heading to the kickoff. I'm going to have to shut down these comments for now so we can talk about this. And then, of course, you guys are going to want me to put the scoreboard up. So I'm going to have to get on that. And please don't get on me about being behind or late, because I can't tell. All right, so kickoff is down to about it's down to like the 1. But who ran that back? Was it Raheem Mostert? Not sure if it was Raheem or whatever, but we're going to get the ball right at about the 20-yard line. And so let me go ahead and see if the scoreboard is configured. Did they just put it up? And let me put it out there. Yeah, we got some scores. There we go. I may move that up a little bit, so let me futz with it here. There we go. All right, guys, everything's in place. All right, 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Teddy is under center. Tight formation, hand it off. There you go. He hands off the ball to, I believe that's going to be Jeff Wilson for about 2 or 3. I'll take it. Don't do anything fancy. One of the things I said earlier in the week was shrink the playbook. Teddy doesn't know all the plays. He's been walking around with a clipboard. He's been talking to Ray and Stevie and who knows who else he's been talking to in his seances. But at this point, run the plays that have the most probability of working. So you're looking at 2nd and 8 at this point. Teddy is in the shotguns, got his 2 gloves on. He's surveying things. Looks like Eichenberg is back in business. He's at left guard. There's a play action, and Teddy's looking deep. He hits Tyreek for a 1st down. Nice.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, Teddy, it is Tyreek. Yeah, Tyreek came off the line, blew past the cornerback, sat down, got the ball. Boom, he got hit hard, but, 1st down. 1st down, goal, moving forward. He was open, just came in for a quick slant. And that wasn't even a slant. He just ran out, found that open space, and stopped. Sat down. Sat down, that's what that means. All right, here we go. Teddy's under center. And yeah, you're right, John. That was a bullet. A quick pitch to Raheem, and he gets stuck really hard. Oh, boy. Did we fumble it? They're saying he was down. Already. Dodging more bullets. Wow. Let's see what they say. All right, they're all pointing different ways. Let's see. New England's looking really cocky. And he's down. He's down. All right. Real fast. That's all we would have taken. Don't beat yourself. Now we're at second down from about the 41 yard line. Snap. This might be it is a penalty, and let's see who this penalty is. Penalty is going to be probably, yep, legal motion. All right, false start on the offense right off the bat. Bring it back 5 yards. Quick way to go ahead and sputter a drive, and it's something you cannot do. Now, I know there's a lot of different guys playing on the line. Eichenberg's back in there. I can't see who. I'll have to check the lineup to see who's a tackle. But you're going to expect this kind of rust with a team that's playing with a bunch of different guys. All right. Now it's going to be 2nd and 13. Teddy's in a shotgun. There's a snap. Teddy throws it to the outside to Sherfield for about, I'd say, 4 or 5 yards. Real easy pass. Just took a yeah, we did dodge a bullet, Pablo. He just took a quick out and he hit him with it. So it looks so far that Mike McDaniel is being somewhat cautious. But he's moving. It's 3rd and 6, first big third down of the game. Here we go. So we got 3rd and 6. Teddy is back in the shotgun from about the 43 yard line. Here's got the snap, looking to throw it. He's throwing long, and did he catch it? I don't know. Did Tyreek bring that in? First down. Wow, he threw it. Wait a minute. Now they're going to look at this one too. What are they going to do? Let me see if he got both his feet in. But he burnt that guy. 1, 2. Looks like he got both in. If he had possession, that's a first down. 1. Nope. That's not. They're going to bring that back. But hell of a catch nonetheless. And what he's proven is these guys can't stay with him. These guys, so the route went too far out to the left. It's going to be 4th and 6. They're going to call that out of bounds. He didn't get the second foot down. That's okay. I really don't mind that because you're going to learn some things from there that these guys can't cover Tyreek. It's okay. That's all right. So while they're doing that, let's go ahead and take some comments. Yeah, he was wide open, and it was somewhat of a shitty throw. But that's to be expected because, he hasn't played. But he was open. All right, here's the punt. Gets off smoothly, thankfully. Down to about the 11-yard line. It's received and was tackled right away. They're going to have the ball at about the, I'd say, 16-yard line. All right, so defense, your turn. Defense needs to shine. Let's see what happens. They're going to go to a commercial. Let's take some comments here. Pablo, yes, it's defense go time. It has to be. John, Tua makes that throw. Yeah, but he knows where Tyreek's going, and he knows how to. We can't talk about that. Tua's not here, so let's just forget Tua for today and go with what we're doing. Hey, John, nice to see you. John says, let's hope the defense doesn't make the Jones look like a Brady. I hope not. I mean, we just learned something in that series. Teddy attacked their inefficiency or their vulnerability rather. He went after the cornerback. Bad throw. Tyreek didn't get both feet down. But we know now, at least Mike McDaniel should know now, that they can't cover Tyreek. Got to know that. You got killed by a penalty, can't do that either. So, not a bad first series. Could be worse, but not a bad. Well, it was a bad, but not awful. There was some learning to be done with it. Now, on the other hand, they're coming at us, and they know that Xavier Howard's not back there. They know that Bradley Chubb's not up there. So they're going to probably try and light us up as well. Bill Belichick, he's going to go after your vulnerabilities real quick. I agree with you. If Tyreek is open, you got to hit him on that bomb. But he just hadn't had the practice, haven't had the reps. I think he'll learn that as the game goes on. It's going to be hard to win without Tua, Armstead, X-Man, and Chubbs. Yeah, this is that adversity that Mike McDaniel has asked for. There's nothing left. That's the cards that you've been dealt with. You got to win. You got to win and deal with it. If Teddy just makes the throws and defense bends and doesn't collapse, this is a winnable game because New England finds ways to lose worse than us. Yes, we've seen that. I think in my pre-roll, I said the bad thing he did against Los Angeles, as you guys know, was Las Vegas. The Las Vegas Raiders who did that. I don't know what they were lateraling and trying to do at the end of the game and ended up losing. So they do some really stupid stuff. Who is the X-Man? Who's the backup for X-Man? Well, we're about to find out. Maybe they're going to put Kader Kohu as a starter on the edge. I'm not sure. So let's see who they bring out there. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from about the 19. They've got a 3-stack. Nope, guy's coming across. He's in motion. Jones is in the shotgun. They throw it out to the side, and the halfback drops the ball. Good. Let me see who they get out there. I see 21. That's Eric Rowe. So I think Eric Rowe's got the start today. All right, so they're showing on TV that it might have indeed been a fumble, but hey, so we got a break this time. You guys are going to give us a hard time because we got a break, so Belichick's pissed off. Sorry. We got a break. Yeah, Pablo, that swing pass has been killing us. All right, so now Mac Jones is under center. He's calling out signals, and he hands it off to the left. And surprisingly, the guy gets about 4 or 5 yards. So the defense played a little bit soft. Very surprising to see Sealer and Christian Wilkins give up that kind of a run. But I think they played off because, they're wanting to see right now. It's a learning process for both these teams. 3rd and 5. All right, so let's see here. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. Looks like they're only going with a 3-man line right now. But they're showing a blitz on this play, which Mac Jones sees, calls a different audible. Here it comes. Yep, it's 3-man. He's looking outside. And no, so they had the play stop. They're going to call pass interference on the Dolphins on Kean Crossan. Yep, pass interference. You know what? I don't have to say it anymore all game long. I forgot. I now have this.
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
Don't beat yourself. So it tells me that the coaches know, don't beat yourself. What do? They beat themselves. Yep. 2 penalties in less than, what do we got? Less than 4 minutes, we've had two major penalties. All right, 1st and 10, had him stop too. Again, he throws it out the side. Nice tackle. They knocked him out of bounds by Jerome Baker. So he threw a quick out to the tight end. He got about 1, maybe 2 yards. 2 yards. They're going to give him 2nd and 8 on that. Good. So they're making Mac Jones throw out to the side. As Mac Jones and many people have seen, the Dolphins are vulnerable on the outside flats. They're playing it. They're playing that tight right now. Yeah, it's funny you're saying it. The same thing, John. They're playing it tight. All right, 2nd and 8. They are indeed playing man-to-man up tight. And they're going to make Mac Jones beat him. And this time he makes a throw. There's no way did the guy get his 2 feet in. They're going to say he did. Well, see, that was the throw that Teddy Bridgewater should have made. Mac Jones threw it up. And 1. Nope. Bring that back. His foot wasn't in either. Bring it back. They're going to let him have it? All right, they're stopping play right now. They're up in the line ready to snap the ball. Mike had to throw the challenge flag because the refs weren't going to review it. The Patriots ran up to the line of scrimmage, getting ready to snap the ball, and the refs were going to, hey, just play on. Let's go. You're not the Dolphins. So he had to throw the challenge flag 10 minutes into the first quarter because, let's see, it all depends on what they say is his first foot in. All right, so now they went to a commercial. Good coach. Mike McMore. Yeah. Does he have? I mean, I don't know what his spotters are doing up in the booth, man. Yeah, I really don't. Pablo, we're gonna see. It depends on when they said he had possession, because if his initial touch of the ball looks like he got both feet down, so we'll see it. John, you may be right. They will give it to him. They challenge everything. At this point, it's just sad that he had to challenge. I don't know why they didn't check it on their own. They checked ours, but they want to check. They want to check theirs. Yeah, that was it looked, Darren. It looked the very same as Tyreek's catch, except better throw. But it was the same type of throw, and it's bang bang. Let's see where the feet. So they're gonna slow it down, but it's a matter of when did he get his hands on it, because it looked like he got 2 feet in, but I'm not sure. Did he have possession yet? Did he have possession? Sabrina, what's up? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Sabrina, to you and your family. Tony, you as well. Yeah, that was the same thing as with Tyreek. I always thought Eichenberg was a better guard than Jones. I'm not sure if Jones may be in there. He may be playing tackle. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to see it yet. Yeah, Tua needs to drag that foot. I mean, Tua, sorry. Tyreek needs to drag that foot. Call stands. They're gonna let him have it. They're gonna let him have it. Nothing we can do about it. Don't rely on the refs. Don't rely on the refs. They're gonna burn us every single time. It says here we need some new wrinkles on both O and D if we want to win this game. So far, not seeing. I've seen one thing different. JR, I've got to disagree with you. They're playing tight. They're looking like they want to go man to man often. They're going to make Mac Jones beat him. He beat him with that throw, but they're playing tight and they're stopping the flats so far. Let's see if they continue to do that. My buddy Grandizer, thank you very, very much. Yeah, go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to be here for the next couple hours with you. Let's do it. Pablo, we need to pressure their quarterback. Yeah, they will. Let's go ahead and get rid of those other 2 timeouts. Oh, boy. All right, so it's 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line going in. They're on the Dolphins 40. Man in motion. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Oh, that should have been a penalty on them. Their tackle moved early, was not called, and their receiver catches the ball for about a 20-yard line. I don't know why their tackle didn't get called for, he jumped, false start. And I don't care about you. Yeah, they're saying as soon as he got that ball, he got that first foot down, and the second foot, it was BS. Complete BS. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from about looks like the 24-yard line. They're going right down the field with help from their referees. Mac Jones is changing the play, calling out a different signal. He's still under the center. He does a pitch to his right, and the running back is still up, and we're still arm tackling, and he gets about 8 or 9 yards. You can't do that in the NFL. That should have been maybe 2 yards. Tops 3. He gets 7 or 8 because there's nobody tackling. They're doing all this kind of stuff. And he just, we said stop the ball, stop it. This guy Harris, wasn't he on the not performing list? Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be playing today, but he's playing. So anyway, it's 2nd and 2. Mac Jones is in a shotgun. He's changing the play again. There's a snap. He's back to throw, and he's doing a corner route, incomplete. Glad the Dolphins weren't called interference. Horrible throw. Horrible throw in that play by Mac Jones, thankfully. I guess we can thank you. Thank you, Mac. That play looked like shit. They're not getting enough pressure in right now. No pressure. Hey, John, you may be right. I didn't know if I was the only one seeing this, but there was definitely some holding going on that play. Definitely. 3rd and 2. For some reason, on a 3rd and 2 on your own 20, on our 20-yard line, they've got Mac Jones in the shotgun, so I guess they don't feel comfortable about the run. Here comes a snap, a straight drop back, getting pressure right now. He's moving, he's throwing it, and we're going to get called for pass interference again. In the end zone, so this is going to be on the 1-yard line. Hey, Josh, this is your defense. What do you say?
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
Don't beat yourself. This has been one of those quarters we keep seeing from these guys. Interference in the end zone. They're going to have the ball on the 1-yard line going in. Unbelievable. Holding, same thing as pass interference, except for based on the situation here where he is, the holding took place right at about the goal line. So let's see where they mark the ball. So it's not pass interference, but it's still holding. Unbelievable. That was let's see, 28. That's Kiter Kohu. So this ball's not on the 1-yard line, but it's moved up. So it's 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line. Jones is in a shotgun, inside handoff. They stop him for about 3 or 4. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 from about the 7. Wait a minute. You just blew my mind. Tom Stockel said that Josh Boyer mentored the Miami defensive coordinator. That's scary. That's not Miami, Michigan defensive coordinator. All right, here we go. From about the 7-yard line, it's 2nd and 7 on the 7. All right. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. He has to burn a timeout. All right, so that didn't look good. Pablo, you said Boyer needs to go off on this defense. We suck. I mean, I don't know. 2 things I saw. One, they got beat in the defensive secondary. You just had to hold, and they're not tackling. They're just not tackling whatsoever. It's been a dilemma all season. I look at those kind of things because I want to see, what are they doing? Scotty says it's not a game anymore. It's a legal battle. Yeah, you could be right. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here we go. We can't. Pablo, you're right. We can't go in playoffs with the defense playing like this. True, I believe it. All right, 2nd and 7 from the 7. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. He's moving his receivers around. This looks like it's going to be a pass. Nope, it's inside handoff. He gets about 3 yards, so it's going to be third and 4, maybe. I'm going to call this one 3rd and 4. Wow. All right, 3rd and 4. They're in field goal range, obviously, already. So let's look for Mac Jones to take a shot here. You're absolutely right. These calls do make it very hard to watch. Very, very hard to watch. All right, 3rd and 6. So he got 1 yard on that. We're 3rd and 6 from about the 6-yard line. Mac Jones in the shotgun. He's got guys in motion. He's looking for someone to throw it to. Guy's wide open. Guy's wide open for a touchdown. Wow. Yeah, that was pretty bad by Noah. That wide receiver made that look kind of easy. It wasn't a big play. He just did a simple out route by the flag. Touchdown. Caught it. Tony, you may go to the beach. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I don't understand how he was so. You're at you're at the 6-yard line, and this guy had at least a 3 or 4 yard cushion. Explain that one to me. How is he so wide open? How far back were you playing? How much of a cushion do you need to cover somebody on the 7-yard line to not even get there? Unreal. Unreal. I'm the Brown. I am D Brown. Thank you. You need to buy me lunch this month. You give me your best investment pitch. Buy real estate. Buy lots of real estate. John, you said if Sam and Pat can't get Noah to play, no one can. Nope. Invisibility cloak. That's funny. Doug, you picked up on that. That was somewhat of a pick play. It looked like it. So you guys don't know what a pick play, in case you don't know what a pick play is, it's when you've got a wide receiver on a defensive back and you've got another wide receiver. And if you're going to go out here, you have this guy come in and block so the defensive back can't get over. They had it lined up where it looked like it was a cloaked, kind of cloaked the pick play so that the number 11 could get out there in the open. But when you see that kind of setup, it's up to Noah to make the adjustment because the inside's covered. The outside is where the guy's going. Move quickly and get out there. But he didn't do that. John said it was definitely a pick play. Patriots are notorious for pick plays. Hey, Dino, what's going on, bro? 90-yard drive, not good. 90 yards. 90 yards on that. Absolutely. Blue Horseshoe loves Endicott Steel. No, this Blue Horseshoe here loves real estate. And with, just to get off the game since they're on a commercial, with the mortgage interest rates rising, what you're going to see is a lot of people looking to bail out when they have their adjustable rate mortgages and things that the stuff they did to refis. They're going to have payments they can't afford going forward. To me, that's when I start to salivate because I buy in. I buy in a mid-level market for the most place because they're the most easiest to resell. But these are the people who were business owners and people who took advantage of 0-1% interest rates, and now interest rates are 4 and 5, and your payments are going to go way up. Almost that time. Pablo says, I don't see any aggression from this defense. They should have played inside outside. That's what I just said. I just said that's where he should have been, so he didn't have to get picked. But he did. Mike threw the challenge play on the wrong play. At least he threw it. At least he's showing, guys, we got to don't leave anything on the field here. All right, here we go with the kickoff. Down 7-0. And this ball is going to go out of the end zone, so it's going to be 1st and 10 out of 25. What's the deal with home insurance in South Florida? Seems like my insurance doubled in the past 3 years. Yep. I won't get into it because this is a football show, but you can thank somebody for that. Our ball, let's get it. Absolutely. If we don't score here, that's a wrap. I wouldn't say it's a wrap, but coming down from 14, I mean, yeah, don't need to get behind against the Patriots. No, Thomas, I'm in Boca. All right, there's a snap, inside handoff to Raheem Mostert. I believe that's Raheem. He gets about 3 or 4 yards. Yeah, that was Raheem. So I wonder if Jeff Wilson's playing. No, that was Jeff Wilson, my bad. 23. That's Jeff Wilson. So you got it. Hurricanes and collapsing contests. All right, so what do you think happens with Mike McDaniel if they get booted from the playoff? I mean, obviously he signed a long-term contract, but what's Sean Payton going to do? All right, 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Teddy runs backwards. Oh no, he almost threw a pick. He backed up, made like he was going to throw deep. Obviously, nobody was open. And then he tried to take his safety valve with Jeff Wilson, and he floated a ball off into the flat. And it terrified me because number 48, I just saw pick 6 just flash between my eyes there. Good question. How short of a leash does Teddy have? I'm not sure he'd bring in Skyler, but He's going to have to show something. Maybe they would bring in Skyler. This is no holds barred. Got to go with what you go. 3rd and 7. Teddy is in a shotgun. Ball snapped to him. He's got time. He still has time. He's wandering around the pocket. He took off. He might get the first down. He's going to be short by about a yard. He's going to, and he took a hit. So that's going to be about 4th and 1. It's going to be 2. I don't know. Mike's not going to go for this on 4th and 1 with the backup quarterback. So we're going to have to punt. No, we're not going to punt. All right. Mike has said, this is it, guys. You're going to win it. You're going to lose it. You got a yard to go, literally, maybe even less than a yard. Yeah, probably this much. Teddy took a nice shot, but he almost got there. But Mike McDaniel is going all in. He's pushed the chips in. You have to win this game. Let's go. Teddy is under center. You got guys moving around. This play doesn't look organized. What the flip? Had to call a timeout. They had to call a timeout.
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
I don't think the Dolphins team is actually listening to what Josh Boyer was saying all week about don't beat yourself. That looked like a complete, utter cluster you-know-what. Jay Stone says he doesn't even remember Teddy Bridgewater looking that good. John, I try not to say it, but he is turning into a disappointment. Now we have 1 timeout left in the entire half after the challenge flag and that. So he's obviously decided to I don't have a graphic for that one or soundbite, but that's another Miami Dolphins timeout. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. 4th and 1. On about the 34-yard line. Play action. Oh, wait, sorry. Not going to work. It was a pre-snap penalty on the Miami Dolphins. It's going to be a legal procedure. You know what that means?
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
I'm probably gonna wear, if this was a tape, I would have to make sure I had extra tape to run this thing with, but I can't even know how many times I've already played that soundbite. Don't beat yourself. And you're looking at guards and stuff moving. By the way, Patriots guard tackle on that throw was moving, but here we go again. Yeah. Okay. So 4th and 6 takes you out of the chance to even try for a first down. Let's see what happens on his snap. Please, good snap. Bad snap. He gets it. Hey, that's got to be a flag. You roughed the kicker. You just gave us a first down. Why is there no flag? I don't see a flag. Finally, I see a flag. Now watch him call running into the kicker instead of roughing. Difference is running into the kicker. I made a mistake. Oops. It's only a 5-yard penalty. Roughing the kicker is 15. How much you want to bet they give the Dolphins running into the kicker and just tell us we only get 5? Otherwise, they'd already move it. I told you, you're going to get the running into the kicker version. Now it's 1. Now it's back to going for it on 4th down, Mike. Bring it back out there. Bring them all back out there. We didn't get the good penalty on the kicker. We just got the running into the kicker type. What bullshit. All right, so now NFL is scripted. Jonathan Henderson says, I'm going to save that for a second. Here, all right, 4th and 1. Let's see what we end up doing here. And inside handoff, I believe he got it. I believe we're going to get the first down. Yeah, we did.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
John says the NFL is scripted. Patriots going to get into the playoffs. No way the Dolphins win. We don't have a big enough market and a better storyline for the Pats to get into the playoffs. I have no reason to comment on that one way or the other except to say you might be right. All right, 1st and 10. Teddy Bridgewater is under center. Got changing the play. Alec Ingold is in there with Jeff Wilson. Quick pitch. Alec Ingold with a nice lead block, except it doesn't hit anybody. And the guy that he was supposed to block ended up making the tackle or knocking Jeff Wilson out of bounds. Hey, Tony, I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, you're right. See, but he's kind of right. Our market isn't the state of Florida. You got Tampa Bay and you got Jacksonville, whereas up there, they got one team for the whole freaking state. All right, 2nd and 8. Tyreek goes in motion to the left, but he stays in tight, changing the play again. Everybody's moving at different spots. Inside handoff to Jeff Wilson goes nowhere. No push whatsoever. This team they're not showing any kind of fire right now. You don't see guys out there, like I said, I wore the black shirt you don't see guys out there that are like, man, knock this guy, as Grandizer would say, you know what, put it in the dirt. Yeah, this is really bad. Now we can't run the ball? Well, what it looks like they're doing is they're stacking the line. They're daring Teddy to throw it. Okay, here we go. Teddy is in the shotgun, 3rd and 6. He's got the snap. Plenty of time. Throws it underneath to, I think that was the back for about 15 yards. Who caught that? I think that was Jeff Wilson for about 15.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Florida, Bigfoot, you're absolutely right on this play. Love it. Some of you guys really know and can see football. When Ingold blocked Teddy, he should have run inside, but he didn't. He ran to where he was getting blocked. All right. 1st and 10 from about the 45. Quick pitch to the right. He's going to get about 1 or 2 yards. And this is a good question. Where is Mike Gesicki? I guess McDaniel has decided unequivocally that I want to waste signing Mike Gesicki earlier in the year and just have him ready to leave the team after getting a bunch of millions of dollars, because you're absolutely right. He should be on the field. He should be on the field, but he's not. Frustrating to watch these guys. All right, 2nd and 6. Teddy's under center. Play action. He's looking deep. There's the throw. Nice catch by Tyreek for...
That's another Miami Dolphins.
All right. If Teddy can keep doing that, I think, you look at this play, if you guys are watching it, Tyreek was, as we said, man-to-man. If you get man-to-man, take the shot. He was man-to-man, did a quick out route up for about 20 yards. That'll free up the run. If we can keep doing that, it'll get the run going. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from the 25. Teddy's under center. Hands it off to a nice run, 4 or 5, maybe 6 yards on that play. I believe that was Jeff Wilson again. Let's see. Yep, that's Jeff Wilson. It's funny. Those two guys, Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson, are pretty much interchangeable. Their body types are similar. They run the same. They've got the same speed, and they hit the hole hard. Hey, must be some people watching because the spammers are in here today again. Jeez. I haven't seen them in a while. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. Teddy is in the shotgun. He's got Jeff Wilson in motion. It comes back, stands to his right, gets a snap. He's looking to throw it, and wide open. Is that Gesicki finally? Is that 88? Tell me that's 88. That's 88. Mike Gesicki back in business. Mike Gesicki, yes, in the game. Sharon, hey, how you doing? Happy New Year. Mike Gesicki, 6 big body out there on one of those little backed up cornerbacks, and he was wide open. Teddy got him the ball. Great job. Great job. Keep Gesicki in the game. Impressive drive thus far. Yes. Okay. So here we go. Whoa, what is that? Tyreek does a loop-de-loop. inside handoff to Raheem Mostert down to about the, I'd say, 3-yard line. Quick question. Somebody said it earlier. Let me see if I can find this. John said it. John said, "Why the hell didn't McDaniel use him all year?" I can't tell you. Every Sunday when you guys watch the game with me, we always say, "Where's Gesicki? Why are you not using this big body?" I mean, it's the end of the first quarter, and now you decide 17 weeks in that you're going to use him. Used him in the first game against Baltimore. He scores that huge touchdown in the end zone and got both his feet down when it was up by the goalpost. And now he's back on the field and in between. We didn't see it. I mean, absolutely. Papo, I hope Gesicki gets a TD as well. Tony VC, yeah. McMoron, if you got a guy let's see, let me make sure I'm saying it correctly. What's his size? He's a big boy. All right, Mike Gesicki, 6'6", 250 pounds. Plays like a wide receiver. So you essentially got a 6'6", 250 wide receiver out there against these little second-team cornerbacks and safeties. Damn well better have him out there. He's a big body. Hey, Chris. So far, I think it would be safe to say how Teddy's looking. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say. Let's wait till after the next, I'd say, 3 or 4 plays, and then we'll give you a different upgrade because things could change very quickly with the Miami Dolphins. But thus far, he's doing okay. What's up, Terry? Terry Roman says, McDaniel needs to ask for help in offense with play development. You know what I really think McDaniel needs? And I mean this with all sincerity. He's thinking too much because he's involved too much. He needs to be a head coach, and he needs someone else to be the offensive coordinator. Find whoever's one of the guys out in San Francisco that knows this offense, put them as the OC. Then you can just sit back and watch the game and make your calls accordingly. But something tells me, because Mike McDaniel wasn't a head coach, his mentality is that of an offensive coordinator, and he's not seeing the whole field. That's my insight. That's what I would say when I give Mike McDaniel's passing grades after the season is he needs to bring an offensive coordinator. Not Bev. Bev's a quarterback coach who's probably going to be gone anyway. But he needs to bring in his own guy to, basically run the offense. Yeah, Frank Smith is OC, but obviously I don't think McDaniel listens to him. I don't know what his role is. But I don't think he's a true offensive coordinator. You notice when they talk offensive coordinators, they show like Ken Dorsey up in the booth in Buffalo. I never see him showing Frank Smith. All right, so we're down at about the 2-yard, I'd say 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. This is where the big guys just got to push. Oh, he throws an out pass to Tyreek. Tyreek's trying to get around the end, and that's a touchdown.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
I mean, I know Tyreek is as athletic as all can be, but it scares me to death when I see him do those backflips and stuff. I'm like, because if you land wrong, you could hurt yourself. But we're there. Hey, Tongat, I know it sucks, but that's the fight song we have. That's all we have until somebody else writes a new one. Sherfield did have a great block. I love how these receivers block for each other. As we remember, when Waddle was on that long run against Green Bay, and Tyreek was right there escorting him into the end zone. Great. Yep, I'd like to see this carry over to the defense as well. Pablo says McDaniel has stuck with the run so far. Yeah, the asterisk right there. Come on, defense. The defense is going to have to win this game. I'm telling you right now, they're going to have to make stops, force a couple turnovers. We can't expect those drives every time. We'd love it. Complain? What do you mean? Where is that guy? Oh, okay, here. Barry, you complain about everything? What are you talking about? What am I complaining about? You're an absolute moron if you think I'm complaining. Jesus. Bad Bruno has a better version of the fight song. All right, send it over. Let me hear it. Love to hear it. By the way, I wasn't the one who didn't like the fight songs. Don't say I was complaining about it. People. All right, here we're about to kick off the ball from about the 35-yard line as usual. Hopefully you can put it in the end zone. No run back. And, yep. All right, so it's going to be kick, touchback. Let's go. Another comment here. I think it lack of blocking from Gesicki. I am in no way biased either. As a lifelong Penn State fan, Mystic Mike and his Shanahan system requires almost everyone to be a competent blocker. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that all too well, especially being an lineman, former lineman, that you need to have the blocking. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Mac Jones is under center. He's got his man in motion coming across the right of the field. Play action. Mac is looking. He's got somebody open. Oh, that was almost picked, but it was completed for about a 4 or 5 yard gain to this halfback. John, you said if the game is going to be successful, it starts with the front four. Yep. But it looks like they've been running a lot of 3. Putting, Landon Roberts in there, Jerome Baker. Let's see, they've got another 3-man front going on right now. So let me see what they're 2nd and 5. They've got like 6 guys up on the line of scrimmage, 7 guys. Mac Jones tried to throw a ball out to his flat, tried to dink, got dunked. That ball went nowhere. So Mac Jones and Bill Belichick and Matt Patricia have watched the Dolphins all year and said, hey, listen, they're going to be vulnerable in the flat, so let's go ahead and just use that. And thus far, every time they've put the ball out in the flat, they've got spanked. Love that. All right, 3rd and 6. Big play for the defense. Every 3rd down this year, this game's going to be big for the defense. 3rd and 6. Get him off the field. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. Gets a snap, modicum of pressure, gets the ball out there. They're tied in again. Eric Rowe just got burnt. He floated it out there for about a 25-yard gain. Eric Rowe just got toast. And we got another guy hurt. Oh, no. It's like Javon Holland. Javon Holland is on the ground. But Eric Rowe should be able to stay with a giant 6', 6'6" wide receiver, and he got burnt by that guy. And now we've got Javon Holland down. JR says the defense just can't seem to close the series. On that play, when they showed the replay, it looked like Eric Rowe slipped, which was why the guy was wide open. He slipped. Did he break his wrist? I hope not, but he was writhing in pain on the ground there. Let's hope he's okay. I can't tell. They went immediately to commercial on it, so I'm not really sure. The score is up. I just have to see the score is there. You just can't see it because there's a comment over it. See, let me show you. Yeah, it's there. So it's 7-7. Tech Me Out says we have to be last in the NFL in getting off the field on 3rd down. That's an interesting stat. I'd like to look that up. Tom, you're absolutely right. At this point, it looks as though they're not putting the pass rush on him. I know Chubb's not there, but it looks like they're forcing him to pass. They made a commitment, it seems, to stop the run. But right now, Javon would be a huge loss if it's. No, I didn't see it, Vipey. Let me scroll back down. These things move so fast. Let's see here. And I would see it afterwards, but somebody, he was telling me that somebody left a super chat. If I missed you, I will see it, and I will say thank you very much if there was one there. And if you did do it, go ahead and leave another comment so I can thank you thank you for it publicly. Cross Life says, just win, Vince. Yep, just got to win. Magic City, who said I was complaining, says the Dolphins have beaten Bills 4 times at Bill Belichick 4 times in a row. That's got to be a record. Yeah, they keep beating Belichick. You are 100% correct there. With Tua, right? If I'm Boyer, I bring the heat all the time. I'll make Mac Jones beat me. Our defensive secondary is no better than theirs right now, it seems. I mean, we're seeing what's happening. God forbid that Holland can't go. Yeah, if you give Mac Jones time, he'll beat us. All right, let's see what happens. Javon hasn't done anything all year. Don't understand how the fan base is so infatuated with him. All right, here we go. It's 1st and 10 from about the 42-yard line. And he's getting pressure. This time he's got to go down by Christian Wilkins with the sack. Christian Wilkins will get credited for the sack. However, Jaylen Phillips made him move up or step up. And at that point, Christian Wilkins mopped up. Javon hasn't done anything all year. Don't understand how the fan base is so infatuated with him, Tony V says. Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right, John, on that play. You could see it clearly that Jaylen Phillips was being held on that play. Clearly being held on that play. All right, 2nd and 19. 2nd and 19. Go after him. Inside handoff. Goes for about 3, 4, 5. Oh, my God, he broke through for a 19-yard run for a first down. What the? Wow. Wow. 2nd and 19. 2nd and 19, they hand the ball off, and they get 18 or 19 yards. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. He juked that guy. Just no tackling. No, I'm just looking at this. No tackling whatsoever. You know, people have said, stop the run. We can't stop it. 3rd and 1. I think he was in a pass rush formation. That's why the guy ripped through. 3rd and 1. Play action. Oh, gonna sack him? Oh, come on. That's got to be a sack. Big sack. Big sack by Sealer. Big sack. You're absolutely right. They blew through that offensive line like there was nobody there. The first man to him was 52. Is that Landon Roberts? Yeah, Landon Roberts got through there. And it looks like the refs were trying not, I mean, what's his name? Mac Jones tried to get rid of it, but luckily ate it. So they got off the field. 4th and 13. We're going to get the ball back, providing nobody screws up on this punt return. And it's into the end zone. All right. Good series. Good series. Nice. All right. Now turn it around, guys. Just gotta turn it around. Keep looking forward. Run the damn ball. Let's go. Practice tackling. Jeez Louise. Yeah, practice tackling. At least the big guys know what they're doing. I mean, we just saw Landon Roberts. Before that, we saw Christian Wilkins, 2 sacks in a row. So I'm happy with that. Can't say anything bad about that. They moved them back. They sacked them. Really, way to go. Absolutely. Let's go. Teddy Two Gloves. Do it again. Obviously, you saw basically in the first quarter and a little early here in the second quarter, they can't cover Tyreek. I think it's only a matter of time before he takes a shot, and Tyreek and Jaylen. I mean, we went their whole quarter and what, a couple minutes in now. We still haven't heard the name Jaylen Waddle even being called. Mac Jones absolutely hates his team. He wants out. I don't know if he hates his team, Magic 305. I'm not sure if that's it. I know he hates Matt Patricia as an offensive coordinator. And then you could be right. He could have a dislike for Bill Belichick for leaving Matt Patricia as the offensive coordinator. So I got to say Matt Patricia is gone. Not that I care for the Patriots. And Bill, he goes through a losing season here, doesn't get into the playoffs. It may be time for him to hang him up. Who knows? He may decide that's it. No, Gerard Franklin, you missed it for let me just put it up here for you. Some of you guys that are late arrivals, let me just put this up here. We're actually paying a lot of people to hang out on the Dolphins team that don't really play anymore. Okay, so what we got? We've got Tua, Bradley Chubb is inactive, Xavier Howard, Teron Armstead, and a couple of the usual suspects that are always out, like Eric Izukama, the new guy, Eric Fisher, who they paid big money to, who hasn't seen a field either. So inactive. Neil Carr says, thanks to the defense for showing up on that series. Yes, they had a good series. Didn't have to listen. Don't have to listen to commercials. No, we don't have to. Pablo says Bill Belichick's mom hates Bill Belichick. I mentioned this in my live show. I'll tell you in a second here after this play. All right, so it's 1st and 10. Teddy's under center. Raheem Mostert's in the backfield. Alec Ingold lines up. Quick pitch to the left to Raheem Mostert, who goes for about 4 yards. I'm going to call it 4. In my live show, part of my research, I watched the press conferences, and I told you guys, some of the guys that were watching, Bill Belichick and Mac Jones were like god awful. I just sat there for like an hour going, this is the worst press conference ever. At least with Marshawn Lynch, he was funny and would just say stupid stuff. Bill just sits there, yeah, whatever, yeah, no, hey, whatever. It's awful. All right, 2nd and 7. They only gave him 3 yards on that play with the spot. Tyreek goes in motion to the right, steps back into the backfield. Teddy is in, shotgun, play action pass. He's looking deep, doesn't have it, throws out to the slot where Raheem Mostert takes it for about 13 yards.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
That was a very safe play, Teddy looked both, went through like 3 progressions, then it just hit Raheem Mostert. Perfect. Just keep doing that. All right, so here we go. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Alec Ingold and Jeff Wilson. Oh, that's Raheem Mostert. Raheem Mostert gets the ball, goes for about, I'd say about 6 yards. So, my God, I don't know what's happened, guys. It looks like McDaniel is making a commitment to run the ball. Got 6 yards on 1st down. Just keep doing it. Now more of your offense will open up. As they start crinching up to stop the run, boom, you're going to hit somebody. Keep them off balance. Here we go, 2nd and 4. Teddy's in a shotgun. He's got Raheem Mostert to his left. Inside handoff. There he goes. He got maybe 1 yard. I'm okay with that. So now it's 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 is manageable. Just do something. Frank Smith is in Mike McDonald's head. You think so? He's telling him run the damn ball. This is probably going to be 4 down territory. I think Mike has made up his mind. He's going to put the chips in. Sharon says she just got word. Hold on, let me play this. Let's do this play. 3rd and 3. Teddy's in a shotgun. He's got Tyreek in motion. He's looking to throw it. He throws underneath to Raheem Mostert, who's going to have the 1st down. He's beyond the 1st down. He's still running. He's down to about the 35-yard line.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
So I don't have the volume up. Tell me what has happened to Javon in the comments. Is he out for the game? Let me know. I can't hear it because I can't turn up the volume. But Raheem Mostert, it's going to go in the books as a 25-yard pass, but that was all Raheem Mostert. He took a quick pass out of the backfield, dinked and dunked, baby. There ain't nothing wrong right now with dinking and dunking. It is a mode of offense. All right. Keep it going. Let's see. 1st and 10, and Teddy calls a timeout. All right, so we burned all our timeouts. I don't care about that. I'd rather Teddy be sure of what he's going to throw, or rather the play that's going to call. I'd rather he be sure about that. This is a critical game. Burn the timeouts if you have to. Marshawn Watson. Yep, the yak, Tony. Got to have that yak. Yak it up. I don't have a problem. I'm hoping that you guys have a problem with that last timeout. Maybe the earlier one, but this one, no big deal. Let's go with it. Let's see here. My generic profile says Mostert is a monster. Yep, he sure is. Old McDonald has a team, E-I-E-I-O. So, hey, guys, if you've heard about Javon Holland, let me know. Let me know if they've announced anything about him. Is he coming back, or is he not going to be in? I am going to be pissed if McDaniel gives up on the run. I don't think he has a choice. In this game, you're going to have to play quite conservative, take your shots when they're there. When they're not there, run the damn ball. Michael Davis, good call here. It's about time we started using our checkdowns properly. That's something that Tua should have been doing for quite some time. Stop. If it's not there, don't wait to see if it's going to develop. Take this 5 or 6 yards. You see what Mostert can do. Jeff Wilson can do the exact same thing. If you go ahead and check it down and get these guys a 1 or 2 yard pass that they can turn around and run it for 7, 8, 15 yards, take that all day and night. Hannibal Rector, what's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. This team raises blood pressure. Oh, you know what? I haven't played it yet. Let me just go ahead and show you right now. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about, brother, but woosah. It's gonna be okay. We're in it. We're in this to win it. Woosah. Everybody woosah. Yeah, we just don't let it raise your blood pressure. Enjoy it. It's a game. And let's just move on. What do I know about the new left tackle Lamb? Nothing. I was shocked when I saw they had brought in another guy who's basically going to suck some money down for the next couple of weeks until we figure out. Oh, Stephen Brown, I got to give you a sticker there. You can't check down if you don't use Gesicki. This is where they are right now. Gesicki should definitely be in the game. I completely agree with you. Gesicki should definitely be in a situation right now. Spammer in the house, probably. I saw him. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from about the 35-yard line. That play looked ugly at the beginning. That's not going to go anywhere. That just, if you can see the lineman pull and it's noticeable that they're pulling, then it's going too slow. You shouldn't see a lineman lumbering on a pull. That's exactly what we just saw. 50 States fan says, bad play calling, Manager Barry. What do you think play calls? No, I think he's playing what he's got to play right now. Okay, 2nd and 8. Look for Waddle. Waddle's got one-on-one on the top. Yep, they're making signals. He's letting him know, but watch the safety creeping over. The safety is creeping over. Nope, they just handed it off to Jeff Wilson for about 1 or 2. So it's going to be 3rd and 6. Normally, we would probably be upset that he didn't check down or see that Waddle was one-on-one, but I'm not going to get pissed at Mike if he's committed to the run. There's nothing that's going to happen bad if he commits to the run. Let's just keep doing it. You're basically in field goal position right now. Matt, okay, let's see. Bad pass to Waddle. Okay. 3rd and 7. He's trying to get to Waddle. Bad pass. He threw it behind him. Luckily, they did not intercept it. Let's take the 3 points. Matt Roliff, yeah, you're absolutely right. Get out there like Larry Little used to and kick some ass out there on the point. So, glad that wasn't intercepted. All right, so Tyreek was wide open for a touchdown. All right, so here he is. Jason Sanders is in to try to get the field goal. It's a long field goal. And the kick is up. And with the wind, nope, no good. Wah. All right, wasted drive. Man. Yeah. Sanders, I mean, that was a long field goal try. But he had the distance. He just bounced off to the left. Makes me sick. No, David Butcher, I think you are right. I don't think Sanders will be back next year. you can't. He's an overpaid kicker, as John says, and we need someone very, very dependable. That's not good. Papa says, "What the f? You tell me he missed that?" Yep, he missed that. That's 3 points off the board. Earlier in the game, earlier in the broadcast, I said my one of the keys to the game was special teams or defense have got to score. There's 3 points off the board right there. The dingbat can't kick. We need a Mac Jones lateral pass. So if Mac Jones were to do one of those stupid or get caught in one of those lateral plays, the person I want to catch it would be Melvin Ingram. I think Melvin Ingram would be the best person to do the face plant on Mac Jones. He's quick enough. He's got the body style where he can just take it, and rub his face in the turf. But we got to get there first. Magic City guy says you can tell it's killing Mike with all these run plays. He wants to pick a guy. That play there, I don't know if possibly Teddy committed on to Jaylen too early, but if you see the replays, Tyreek was wide open. That was 6. No, John, I think you're right. I think we're going to see a bunch of changes. I think we're going to see a new quarterback coach. I think we're going to see another defensive coordinator. I think we're going to see another kicker. And I don't know if it was Barry Jackson or somebody who posted there was like 20 guys who are in the last year of their contract or free agents. Just this offseason actually is going to be fun to see what evolves. Who knows? People who hate Tua were complaining and saying, "Hey, listen, we need to get Derek Carr. We need to get Tom Brady. We need to go after Aaron Rodgers." I don't know what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure Tua is going to be on the team. Will they bring in somebody like Brady, who's 46 years old? You know what my value in Brady is? My value in Brady, or bringing in somebody like Aaron Rodgers, is to have somebody there that can talk to Tua and tell him what they know. It might not be a bad idea. All right, we got a penalty. Let's see who this one's on. Terry Romains, you're right, a true kick. I don't think Raheem Mostert has done a really bad job, but I just wonder what would happen if they brought in somebody like Brady or somebody like Rodgers who could tutor Tua and get him to where he needs to be. I don't know. It might be an idea. The team needs a high colonic. You guys are funny. All right, 1st and 15. Javon Holland is back in the game, so he shook it off, whatever it is. 1st and 15, Mac Jones is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's got 3 receivers out to the right, halfback behind him. And he hands off right up the middle, and of course, our guys stomp all over that. So it's going to be 2nd and about 13. Let's say you got 2 on that. Jaylen Phillips, the guys interior. You don't hear their names all that much, but they just stuff the run. Let's see here. From what I've been told, on that long field goal, the wind, I guess. Yeah, it could have been the wind. Said the wind was like 13 miles an hour. Okay, 2nd and 12. I know the flags up there were all waving pretty badly. 2nd and 12, 5:46 left. Good rush on Mac Jones. How is that not grounding? How is that? He's pointing to a guy that there was just nobody there. He was inside the tackle box, and he's pointing to a guy that... and John, you're right. That is grounding, absolutely. They gave him the intended receiver being 5 yards away. Yeah. We get no breaks. Looks like one of their right receivers is being tended to in the medical tent. 3rd and 12. Come on, defense, bring some heat. We got a 4-man rush lined up on him. They're bringing in. Jaylen Phillips is being held again. It didn't matter. They dropped the ball. So the receiver. But Jaylen Phillips, somebody else has said it, is being held on every single play. Every single play. So they're 3 and out. He should have caught it, but he wouldn't have got the first down. Okay, look at this. You know Brady wants to play here. Miami is the only place in the league where Brady has a losing record. I don't know. I know he's a single man every game, but again. All right, here's the punt. And it's caught at about the 20. Still running. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. So decent field position. We're going to get that. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, there's a flag. It's going to be blocking in the back probably. Usually what it is on a punt. Let's see what they call it. Flags. Okay. You could, that's something you could definitely call on every play. They're gonna call holding, so it's gonna bounce us back. All right. I like what Joseph's here. Joseph says, I personally think Tua has the it factor. Just got to learn to live for another down. Yeah, I believe he can do it. That was holding, so they just showed the film. All right, so can't do anything about that. Tonkat Ali is watching this game, and he says something astute. Says at least Tua is good when he's healthy. Mac Jones is healthy, and he sucks really bad. Yeah, everyone keeps talking about how Matt Patricia and Bill Belichick are having a problem, and they may leave. They may tell Mac Jones to go away because everybody knows he's had his shot too. Everyone keeps comparing Tua and when do you move on from a quarterback? Well, Mac Jones isn't showing that much either. Definitely not showing people a lot of stuff. It's definitely holding. This is nuts. Kicker, you're fired. I think Brady needs to retire. Somebody says here, yeah. There's no reason for him to continue playing. He doesn't need the money. I believe that I've been saying this for months, all year. The referees call us for every petty thing they can possibly call us for, and there's nothing called on our opponents. My buddy Cap for life, the ultimate fan here, huh? We're gonna win this game, Barry. It feels good. I mean, I told you at the beginning that all these prognosticators that were saying, "Hey, listen, it's gonna be 31-25." Man, we got 7-7, and there's just 5 minutes left in the half. These teams aren't capable of scoring 30 and 40 points right now. These aren't two teams that are gonna, blow up the scoreboard. You just need to make sure, as I said, this is a close game. Do the things that you need to do to win. Don't have to be flashy. I don't care if it's 10-7. If we take one field goal and win 10-7, I'm happy. I think you'd all be happy. Just need to do it. But I'll tell you one thing, and here we are, 5:28 left in the second quarter, 5 minutes left in the half. All the Tua haters, every single Tua hater out there, you see what happens when he's not on the field? Do you see the difference, the way this offensive plays when Tua's not on the field? It's 7-7. We're all just getting into the half. Come on. Miami has a great play, the referees, but wait, there's more. Always. All right, 1st and 10. Let's go. Teddy is under center. He's got Raheem Mostert behind him. Changing the play. He saw something. Snap. Jeff Wilson and Raheem Mostert were both in the game. Raheem Mostert got that ball that time, went for about 6 on that play. All right. They're doing some sort of graphic here and showing that, what's been working for the Dolphins is been the short passes, and that one pass that Tyreek did to long out. And what I see is the one they just showed, which is an anomaly, is a nice throw to Mike Gesicki. More Gesicki. All right, 2nd and 6. Gesicki is in the game. He's slot out right. All right, there's a snap. He's looking to throw, takes the underneath to 81. I believe that's Durham Smythe, and that's going to be his first down.
Miami Dolphins.
It wasn't Gesicki, but it was a tight end, and he took it. Took it for about 10 yards. So use right now, he's got to use the tight end. I think You guys tell me what you think. I think he's got to implement more of the tight end because I don't think the Patriots can handle that extra receiver right now. All right, 1st and 10. We still don't have a catch by Waddle. And here we go. Teddy's in trouble, but he throws out to the flat and very close to another first down. Very close to another first down. All right, so Yanir Ramirez says, bro, you got to stop with 2 of this and 2 of that. 40-plus years watching this team, and nothing has changed. This team has hoodwinked us, and we continue following the status quo. Dude, you're in for a lot of pain because Tua is QB1, and he's not going anywhere. So if you don't like Tua and you think waiting 40 years, or actually should be 50 years, you're going to wait some more. Teddy Bridgewater is under center. And quick handoff. This was to Jeff Wilson. He breaks through, and that's going to be another first down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
And so you're saying, why isn't your closed captions on? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean, closed captions. But anyway, let's move on. All right, 1st and 10. They're still moving. 2:41 left and a half. And you got guys moving all over the field. Nice motion. Quick pitch. That's not going to go anywhere. That's going to go for like 1 or 2 yards. That play looked doomed from the start. You can always see when things don't look well, when you see guys that don't look like they're going in the right motion or settling down for the right slot where they're supposed to block. They kind of didn't look good from the beginning on that play. But they're still running. That's the thing here. Why doesn't the clock stop for pass plays? It should have. I don't know why it didn't. All right, 2nd and 10. Tyreek's going in motion. He's looking to throw. He's bottled up. He's going to take about a 20-yard sack. Wow. Terry Romines, do we ever throw screen passes? I don't know. So I guess that would be no. We don't throw screen passes because that one would have worked really well right there. And the entire defensive front of the Patriots decided to show up and harass us, but that's nuts. Are you sure about that, Jimmy? And if you are, how so? What did Jimmy say? Did I miss something? What did Jimmy say? Let me go back here. Oh, Tua is our man. Love it or leave it. So you're not sure. Some of you guys aren't sure. I understand that. We'll see what happens. Why does Teddy run backwards? I don't know. He should have just threw the ball. It seems that our quarterbacks, Justin Johnson says, Teddy looks good, but he holds on to the ball too long. It seems like you can insert quarterback name here and the rest of your sentence. Teddy looks good, but he holds on to the ball too long. Tua will look good, but he holds on to the ball too long. It just seems like no matter who's driving this offense, that keeps happening. They hold on to the ball too long. Don't know why they just don't air it out into the stands and throw it away. Do not know. Yeah, John, you're right. They talk about Tua not getting rid of the ball. It's a malaise that affects this Dolphins team. Obviously, both quarterbacks just keep sitting on the ball. Just what scares me about this is that I'm concerned that we're going to have to go for a field goal again. Yeah, Sabrina, you're right. Teddy holding on to the ball. Matt Roth tells a guy who go ahead and find another team. That's another thing I don't understand. If you hate what you're seeing, like some guys I see on Twitter and they just loathe what's going on with the Dolphins, stop watching. It's very simple. You don't have to worry about it. Wait until next year and see if it changes. But they just complain and complain and complain. Pablo, you're right. That sack was on the offensive line. Absolutely. So understand, whatever happens in this game, 4 o'clock game, 4:05 start. Actually, it's a 1 p.m. start out in Seattle. The Jets got to play Seattle. I don't normally watch another team's games, but obviously with what's going on with the Dolphins, I got to be dialed in to see what happens with the Jets at 4 o'clock. Dolphins got to win this. Keep control of your own destiny. I have a question for you guys. What do you guys think about teams like the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Bucks, who may not even neither one of them may get 500, but they're going to get in because they're going to win their division? That stuff just drives me nuts. All right, so there we go. It's 3rd and 22. You got one of those things in there, huh? 3rd and 22. Now there goes a screen pass. This one's to Waddle. Finally, he's got maybe 15 of the yards. I'd like to see Mike go for it right now. I would call me crazy, but you got Tyreek and Waddle on the field. You're about, I'd say, about 5 yards short of the first down. You're on the 50-yard line, and they're showing the meat wagon, and one of our offensive linemen is being carted off. Who is that? I can't see. So now we're down another lineman. This is the new guy, Kendall Lamb, being taken off the field. The guys that we get and sign keep getting hurt. So he punted it. Don't know why he decided to punt that one. Let the defense play. You don't have any timeouts. This ball is going to be spotted at about the 2-yard line. Great punt. Great punt by Morstead. Yeah, Hannibal, I think you're right. I think we need to figure out how to restructure. I mean, the NFL needs to restructure their playoff awards. And if you guys didn't see, that was Lamb going off on a cart. So the new guy just signed, leaving on a cart. Injuries, more injuries. Okay, they're gonna be starting for the 2. We don't have any timeouts, so this is gonna be on the Patriots decide how they're gonna do timeouts here. Is Bill Belichick with 1:35 just gonna run the clock out since he's on his 2-yard line, or is he going to try to make something happen? It looks he won't be able to do the victory formation on the first play because Mac Jones doesn't have enough room. So maybe he's going to do a quarterback sneak here and just get some room to. No, he's going to hand off to the back who gets through the line, and Javon Holland has to meet him 10 yards deep for a first down. Wow. So it's 134. I mean, they just blew us right off the line there. Oh, good blocking by the Patriots, and they just blew us off, and this guy went out for about almost a 10-yard gain. Okay, 1st and 10, 119. Patriots have 2 timeouts remaining. Okay, he's back to pass. He tries it. He dunks it over the middle. Same halfback is eventually stopped 1 yard short of the first down. Clock's still running. Belichick has not called a timeout yet. It's going to be 2nd and 1 from about the 21-yard line. There's a snap. Mac Jones is back to throw. He's got time. He's going deep. Wow, that was one of the worst throws I've seen in a long time. He just overthrew his receiver. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. Let's see what happens. Jimmy, you're cracking me up. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles can see Tua is a game changer. Noah had single coverage on that guy, so that was pretty good. Florida Bigfoot, I'm going to put your comment up in a second. I want to talk to you about this. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 1. I'd say 39 seconds left. He's probably going to take a shot here. Let's see what happens. We got almost 9 guys on the line of scrimmage. Inside handoff, and we stopped them 4th and 1, but it won't matter because we can't stop the clock. So that's probably going to be it for the first half. I doubt Belichick punched this ball. I think he'll just sit on it on 4th and 1 and just let the time run out. That's what I would do. That's exactly what he's doing. So the first half's going to come to an end at 7-7. Okay. Barry, I can't stand the fact that all division winners get in. It should be the best 7 records in the AFC and best 7 in the NFC that get in. I agree. I completely agree with it. Agree with you. Yeah, he used all the timeouts, so there was nothing we could do about that. Nothing. So they just had to let it run out. All right, so it's 7-7 at the half. 7-7 at the half. No harm, no foul. Come back out, start all over again. Let's see what we got. Baker's a backup. The D's doing their job. everybody can see right now, this Miami Dolphins defense has stepped up to the challenge. New England Patriots defense has stepped up to the challenge. Neither offense right now can basically impose their will. They're not able to make this happen for some reason. Whatever. This is why you got to save those timeouts. Absolutely, this is why you have to save those timeouts. Tom, you're being brutally honest. Neither of these teams can win a playoff game, by the way they are playing today. Let me put an asterisk to that. Neither of these teams with these quarterbacks and these injuries are going to win a playoff game. I think the first person that either one of these teams would have to play would either be the Bills, which we've shown we can play with, or the Kansas City Chiefs. Just so you guys know what's ahead if we end up getting into playoffs. Let me see if I can find that here real quick. The playoff machine, since we can discuss this. I can bring this up and show you. But where the seeds are right now, I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can bring it up on another monitor. I've got 3 monitors sitting here, so I'm going to see if I can't bring this up over here. Okay, there we go. ESPN. I think it's important for us to take a look at this while this is on. Let's see, ESPN, NFL. NFL. All right, so let's look at the playoffs. You guys can see this. Let me get rid of this comment. All right, boom. This is the playoff machine, as they call it. You got the Bills at the 1 seed. Who knows what's going to happen when they play Cincinnati on Monday night. Dolphins are a 7 seed, slated to play Kansas City if the season was over today. 6 seed is Los Angeles. 3 is the Bengals. 5th is the Baltimore Ravens. 4th seed is Jacksonville. Jacksonville and Tampa Bay, if you guys can see, both have losing records. Both of them have losing records, and they're going to basically back it into the playoffs. So the only thing I could see possibly happening is a change on this side. Maybe the Chargers could lose, but they're going to get in because they beat us, so they would end up being where they are. So I don't see Miami really changing all that much. It's who they play that I think will change, could potentially change. I mean, the Bills and Kansas City are both 12-3. If Kansas City ends up being the 1 seed and then the Bills being the 2 seed, we could see another rematch against the Bills. What do you guys think about that? I don't think that's a bad thing. What did I do with my window? Did I kill my window? Where is that? Hold on, let me bring that back up. What did I do with my comment stuff here? Just so you guys know, I'm looking at this thing. We've had 1,500 comments thus far. Thank you very, very much. You guys are really, really engaged. And let me pull that up and go back to here. And okay, so we're good. I'm happy to see Trevor Lawrence with a competent coach this year. Yeah, Trevor's doing a lot better. I loved watching him play at Clemson, even though he would beat up on Notre Dame. Just hated that. Jacksonville is up 21-0 right now. Who are they playing? Who's Jacksonville beating up on 21-0? Oh, okay, so the Bills play the Bengals tonight. Bengals could take their spot with a win. So the Bengals could end up being the 1st seed. That would drop Bills back down to where the Bengals are right now. So a lot could happen. We've already shown that we can beat the Bills. And we played them even when we lost. Came close in the snow, and it was tight. So that could happen. No matter who they should leave it in the cart. Clock. I haven't worked on the Jacksonville. I have worked on the Jacksonville Jaguars State when we did the drainage for the football field, and we put a new storm force main and retention. So I root for them. Okay, so you're a Jaguar fan. Nothing wrong with that. So is it Sunday night or Monday night that the Bills play the? I thought it was Monday night. Yeah, Antonio, you're right. Josh Allen did say there could be a good chance of the Bills playing round 3. And I remember when we were doing the Bills game in the snow. It's like this could be the Thrilla in Manila. We could be looking at the Thrilla in Manila. And I was alluding to the fact of when Frazier and Ali were fighting back in the day, and they had to have that basically tiebreaker, who was going to win, and Ali came back and won the third one. There's always somebody who's a computer nerd like me and looks at my desktop and goes, "What in the hell are you all those things," and put them into drives and folders and everything else. Yeah, I'm really messy on my desktop because I got too many monitors. 1, 2, and 3, and on top of the 3 monitors, then I've got the tablet sitting here as well. So yeah, I like I said, I didn't plan on doing this, and then it kind of exploded on me. And I started doing it. I'm like, oh, I need to adjust. I need to fix this. I need to fix that. I need this, new microphone, new lights, new cameras. I mean, I'm working on a second camera angle. Let me see if it shows up. Second camera angle for next game. But that would be my, oh, it's not even showing. All right, so it didn't show. Why did that not show? Oh, I've got a cap on the lens. But I've got a second camera so I can turn this way and start talking this way. So doing all kinds of different things. Kevin Edison says, "Hey Barry, keep up the good work. I love your content." Fins up. A lot of people don't, but to each his own. But thank you very much. Antonio said you feel like it should be 21-7. I know it should be at least 17-7 because obviously if we had caught got the field goal, it would be 10. Looking down here and I'm looking Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is just killing it with the Panthers. But they're playing Tampa Bay, and he still got it. Tom Brady just threw like an 80-yard touchdown. He's 15 of 20 for 200 yards and a TD. Wow. You go, Brady. Let's see here. Pat White, help. John says, this offense is mid with anyone besides Tua at quarterback. It's facts, and anyone who doesn't see it is blind. I said it once, and somebody got mad that I brought up Tua. Hey man, here you go, bringing up Tua again. How can you not? How can you look at what's gone on thus far and still think in your mind Teddy or Skyler should be QB1? You obviously, if you feel that way, you don't understand football. I understand your frustration. He's been hurt. By the way, some people, and I tweeted, and it was funny to me, people were saying that, we should bring in Lamar. Lamar Jackson would be great for this team. Do you know how injury prone Lamar Jackson is? You understand he's also not playing this week because he's hurt? Stan, I'm going to try to say your name, Stan Sepaniski. Thanks again for doing this. Hard to believe the Finns games are not on the radio in other parts of Florida other than the greater Miami area. I don't know why. I know it's down here, and I think those channels are on Clear Channel. Why they wouldn't be on iHeart Radio to pull up? I mean, to me, I would think that if they're on a Clear Channel network, Clear Channel is now part of, I forget, whatever, iHeart Radio, why they wouldn't be available. But thank you for being here. Florida Bigfoot says that's Sam Darnold. Oh, that's right. Oh my God. That's right. Baker's with the Rams now. Sam Darnold's with the Titans. They got rid of. Wow. What a season. Lamar doesn't fit the Dolphins offense. Well, I guess people who want to see Lamar, they know he's got a big arm. They know he can run. They think he's in the second coming of Josh Allen, except he's about 35 pounds too light to be like Josh Allen. And he keeps getting hurt as well. They forget that. Tom says the games used to be on WDBL in Orlando, but they dropped the affiliation. Wow, that's stupid. John, you're saying that if McDaniel doesn't win this game and next week, he is on the hot seat. You think, all right, John, you're one of my buds. You're one of my bros, but dude, I gotta disagree. I just can't see you getting rid of a head coach on a 1 year. Nathaniel Hackett's looking for a job. So, wow, imagine that. Imagine if they don't make the playoffs with this roster, that Sean Payton does come in. I mean, we already know he's sitting there, he's holding the cards, which if I were going to talk about Sean Payton, I would say, how do you know he still has the goods? He's been out of football. The game has changed. The game has changed quite a bit. What makes you think Sean Payton can come in and pick up? Think about something. This time last year, when the Rams were making a run and Sean McVay did a great job and got them through the Super Bowl, would you have ever imagined that that team would look this way this year? They absolutely have I know Matthew Stafford has been hurt, but man, they look like crap. Absolute crap. I believe you're right too. I believe that McDaniel has at least a 3-yard run. Let's see here. Sean Stacka says that Sean Payton is out there. McDaniel doesn't deserve to be fired, but Ross loves shiny things. Well, you want to get some shiny things? Here's some shiny things to go get. Go get a new defensive coordinator. Find the best defensive coordinator out there and get him. You want some more shiny stuff? Go get a kicker. You want to spend some money? Stop bringing in these broken ass offensive linemen off the scrap heap. Go find some offensive linemen. That's what you need to do. That, and possibly look at bringing in some top flight cornerbacks or safeties. But there ain't a whole lot out there. You guys have seen what's out there. I mean, it's funny how they make Sauce Gardner from the Jets out to be fantastic when the guy holds on every single play. His MO is to just completely bully receivers. They made him an all-pro. Crazy. McDaniel should have easily gotten to the playoffs with this team, except for, go ahead, say it. Tua being hurt a couple times. The offensive line. I could go on. Not complaining. I'm just saying you got to deal with the cards that are before you. And one of the things I personally have a problem with McDaniel that we're seeing differently now is you guys can probably think the same thing. What would this team be doing? What would this team's record be if he committed to the run this much when Tua was playing? What do you think he'd be? You think he'd be probably 3 or 4 more games up? Yeah, I think so. No, Peyton doesn't impress me much at all either. Team needs a thumper linebacker, offensive tackle, and cornerback. Yes, definitely another cornerback. I wouldn't give up any picks. Okay, let me ask you this, John. You might know more of this. Is Peyton still under contract with New Orleans? Is he's still in a position where you got to give up some picks if you sign him? I didn't know that. That makes a big difference. All right, guys, here we go. We're about to kick the ball off. The Patriots will receive. The ball is kicked. And it looks like Jason Sanders put this one in the first row of the bleachers. All right, here we go. First play of the second half. Okay, let's go. Kevin Edison says really quick here, I have to agree with him. My eyes have seen a healthy Tua makes his team look like a playoff team. A healthy Teddy Bridgewater makes his team look mediocre. Yep, absolutely. I mean, there's got to be some other high-profile backups. I don't know. Maybe you do bring in Derek Carr. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Let's see what kind of adjustments Bill Belichick. He's got him in a shotgun. He's throwing it, and this play is incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd 10. He really got lucky there. Mac Jones tried to force the ball in to his receiver, and he's crazy. So time of possession, Dolphins had the ball 19 minutes and 28 seconds to the time possession of the Patriots of 10:32. 62 rushing yards, 124 passing. That's what it is. 2nd and 10. Mac Jones is under center. Oh, no, he's a shotgun. He tries to dunk it. He dinked it, and the guy got dunked. He got about 5 yards on that play. So he took what the defense gave him. John Ginn says, I think it would be fine if we didn't have the injuries on offense and defense. We'd be right up there with the Chiefs in Buffalo. Yep. That's why if you get into the playoffs and you got some time to heal some people, I bet you if we win this, we don't see Tua until the playoffs. 3rd and 6. Would love for them to get off the field on the first drive. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. Here he is, back to pass. Got plenty of time. He's going deep. He really, really overthrew that ball. I mean, that ball was overthrown. His man was open. Understand it, no, that's Crossan. Crossan is raising his hands like he did a great job of coverage. He got beat. Mac Jones just couldn't hit him nowhere near. I mean, he probably overthrew him by 10 or 15 yards. So defense is off the field. We're going to get the ball right now. Hey, John says that Mac Jones is horrible. Jay Stone says, I agree, John. And why did you try and catch that punt? Thankfully, he caught it on the 40-yard line. Is he hurt? Who is that? All right, here we go. It definitely is go time. Are they going to take a commercial already? Come on. Oh, I hate when they go to commercial so fast. Okay, you're going to have to explain this one. Matt Patricia is sponsored by Everhart Faber. What the hell is Everhart Faber? And should I know more about Everhart Faber? Hey, Fellowman Jennings, I love your spirit. Love your spirit there. TACOP says, Barry, how was your morning? Thank you for asking. So, my wife and I celebrated New Year's Eve on Friday night. We don't like going out with all the crazies. We went to a great French restaurant, had an amazing dinner. Some of you guys who watch my live show, I'm looking at the clock because we had 8 o'clock reservations. She told me to make sure I cut by 7:30 so I get showered, shaved, and out the door, and took her to a beautiful French restaurant. Last night, we stayed in, watched some movies, watched the crazies out there, and this morning, got up, and we got in the car, went to breakfast, and then looked at a house to buy. I'm starting, as I mentioned earlier about the real estate investing thing, we're starting to buy some more houses. So my morning this morning was very good. Hope yours was as well. John, you're noticing their wide receivers are open. Mac and Cheese can't hit them. I wouldn't be surprised if he isn't benched. That Zap kid, I think his name is Zap, right? Z-A-P-P-E. Yeah, they may put him in. Hey, Grandizer. No, I had French onion soup and an amazing short ribs rigatoni. My wife had duck à l'orange, crispy duck à l'orange. Oh, it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. All we need is the Dolphins to win and the Jets to lose, and they are in the playoffs. That's all. We haven't gotten the ball in the second half. We haven't scored many points, but it's a big order. But we got to do it. You are correct. Got to do it. Oh, okay. Everhart Faber is a pencil manufacturer. Thank you for that. Pablo says, no, don't give them any ideas. Let them stick with Mac Jones. Me too. Do you think the Dolphins bring Teddy Bridgewater back for one more year because he knows the offense? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I say yes. He's from here. He's comfortable. It all depends probably on what Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder tell him. All right, 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Teddy hands it off, and that goes absolutely nowhere. Gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. The offensive line did not get any push on that. So we're going to play a short game here. This is what it looks like we're going to play. Kendall Lamb is back on the sidelines after being carted off. He's questionable. Looks like he's talking to Matt Applebaum and thinking about getting back in there. Come on. 2nd and 9. He got 1 yard on that running play. Greg Little, it looks like, is in on left tackle. Teddy does a play action. He's got some time. He's throwing it deep. And the only person back there is a Patriots safety who completely blew an interception. Just got lucky is correct. If you guys aren't seeing the game, We didn't have a receiver anywhere near where the ball was thrown. Nowhere near. Grandizer, I don't know. Grandizer asked, how the hell did that guy miss that interception? I don't know. It looked like he was getting the ball thrown to him. I didn't see a white shirt or a green pair of pants anywhere. There was nobody near him. 3rd and 9. Come on, Teddy, button it up, bud. He's back to pass again. He's got time. He throws it. Oh, did he bring it down? It was thrown to Tyreek. Teddy. No, that's Sherfield, and he's getting up limpy because he got hit pretty bad. Teddy left him high and dry up in the air there, and the safety took him down. So we're in and out right there. He caught the ball, but he didn't come down in bounds. Good catch. Good catch. Yeah, good catch. All right, Morstead punts. It's down to about the 8-yard line. The guy receives it, makes one guy miss, and he's brought down at about the 7-yard line. Good friggin' punt. That's the guy I need to bring back. Morstead, pay him, lock him up, bring him back because he has shown that he can kick. No, somebody got mad at me because I said Teddy was, doing the Maui Wowie. Oh, what are you trying to do? Because he's got dreadlocks means he smokes pot? No, him telling me he listens to dead guys made me think he's off his rocker, but never mind. Really, yeah, 8 years ago you couldn't be forced out of bounds, but that's no longer the NFL we see today. So unbelievable. Pablo says, I have a sinking feeling McDaniel will go away from the run. I don't think he can, Pablo. I mean, you're seeing Teddy's inaccuracies. He's not sharp. He's definitely not sharp. And the way this chess match is rolling out, Mac Jones isn't basically taking the lead on this stuff. So we're looking at a chess match where one of the things I said in my pregame was we need to reduce the game. Reduce the game, run just a certain number of plays. Don't open up your entire playbook. Don't get cute. One of the things I think that he got away from, for some reason, I don't know if the guy slept with his wife or what, but Mike Gesicki is not being involved in this game. I think he could be a difference. I think Teddy would love to throw underneath to a 6'6", 250-pound tight end. I think he would love it. We're not giving him that opportunity. That opportunity does not exist for Teddy Bridgewater right now. He's got 2 outlets and maybe a halfback. They're throwing a Waddle. That time with Sherfield. They're throwing a Tyreek. And I just think if you had that big-bodied tight end out there against these smaller safeties and cornerbacks, it would definitely be a viable option for him. I'm not calling the plays, though, so I can't help you. What do you think about McDaniel? I think I just said, I think there's a problem here with him not going to Mike McDaniel. This is a tight game. Very tight game. Not sure why he's not utilizing his tight end. Let's see here. We need a defensive score. You're absolutely right. We can't abandon the running game and have to be persistent. Absolutely. All right, so let's see here. It's 1st and 10 at about the 10-yard line. On the 10-yard line, Mac Jones is under center. He's got his tight end in motion, play action. He's looking to throw it. He throws it out. I don't know if he caught that pass. Nope. So he tried to throw it quick out to his tight end, who was open. Shitty pass. Whoever said earlier that Mac Jones might get pulled, you might be right. I mean, it was catchable pass, but still, yeah. 2nd and 10, 12:56, 12:50 left in the 3rd quarter. Mac Jones is under center. He stands up, calls an audible here. He sees us stacked on line with five guys, and we back off. And there's a handoff to the right side for about 3 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 right now. Yep. I like your idea. Screens, reverses, anything to get Tyreek or Jaylen Waddle involved. Anything. Just break something here. All right. 3rd and 7, they're calling it. Mac Jones is in the shotgun. We've only got 3 guys up. Actually, we're showing 4, but let's see, all 4 come. Good pressure. He's stuck. He throws it underneath, and it's incomplete. So we got him off the field again. 4th down. Anybody who says Tua sucks, have y'all watched Mac Jones much? I mean, I don't want to jinx ourselves, but damn. I mean, that pass should have been caught. That wasn't him. But they're playing with their first team. They don't seem to have much of a problem in terms of injuries on the offensive side of the ball, but they're not moving it either. All right, here we go with the kick. Let's see how this punt goes. Punt goes at 50. He catches it at the 50, gets down to about the 40-yard line. So the Dolphins have awesome field position. They're going to start 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line going in. There is absolutely no reason the Dolphins can't pick up some points on this drive. You're already this close to being already in field goal range. So I'm not sure why they wouldn't push this. Sharon, you are quite astute. We have to score in this drive. If you're starting on the opponent's 40-yard line, you can't get at least 3 points, then there's something really, really wrong. Really, really, really wrong. Yeah, you're playing on a very short field at this point. Darren Batten, yep, run the ball. Tony, you don't even want to see a field goal attempt. Huh? You don't want even Jason Sanders to be a possibility to come out there and do something. I feel you. I definitely feel you. John, what a shitty punt. I know you kicking it from like the 10 and you only get it 30 yards. Whew, that's not a professional punt. We'll have the ball at the 40. We need points now. Captain Big says, what? Brady, Gronk, and Welker suit up for the Dolphins next year. You know, it's funny. I thought about that. I wasn't putting Welker in that, but there was another guy. I thought could come in. He sat out a year who could really perform and do well with the Dolphins. Tell me if you think you know who I'm talking about. Xavier Stewart says, love how Teddy is playing so far. The thing I love what Teddy's doing so far, he's not making mistakes. No interception, no fumbles. So I'll tell you who the guy I'm thinking about. He was MVP in one of the Super Bowls. Seen him lately, and he's been in great shape. Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman would be awesome in the Dolphins. You know, I would take Edelman over Sherfield. Edelman, that just loved the way he played. Wow, Jags are just absolutely spanking the Houston Texans, 28-0. All right, Jimbo, north, south, what? Jimbo, what are you talking about? North, south, west, and east. Talk to me about that. Tyreek with the Wildcat? Nah, I don't know. Jim Shesky says Craycraft could be our Welker if he actually got healthy and played. Yeah. It just report. All right. So you just got some breaking news. Tua will return if the Dolphins make the playoffs. Who reported that? Where did you see that? Talk to me about that. Talk to me. All right. Here we go. 1st and 10. Teddy is under center. Durham Smythe goes across. Play action. He's looking. He's got him. Oh, is that Waddle? He ran like Waddle. Let me see. He broke through. Yep, that's Waddle.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Awesome. So Waddle went off the line, did a quick in route for about 15, 20 yards, and almost broke the touchdown. Guy made a good tackle. So it's 1st and 10 from the 18 or 19. Yeah, come on. Yeah, Waddle almost broke that. Inside handoff goes to, is that Jeff? Let's see, who's that? That's Raheem Mostert for about 3 or 4. So you're in scoring position. Don't screw up. Keep running the ball. Take the time off the clock. You got 4 yards on first down. Go for another 4 here. Let's go. Come on. I got a good comment for you guys. Somebody just posted. All right, so it's 2nd and 6. Teddy is in the shotgun. He has Raheem Mostert behind him. He's telling Mostert, looks like we're having to blow a timeout. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Well, I guess with your backup quarterback, if you don't have the formation that you don't like, have him call the timeout, blow it. But damn, man, you're in a 7-7 game. You can't audible. I'm starting to feel confident because I think they want it even less than we do. That was a great comment. I thought they don't seem to want it as much either. Bring Gesicki in. Oh, I got you. Yeah. North, south, east, west. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. What a short timeout. Sherfield's in motion. Teddy Bridgewater's in the shotgun. Gets the snap. High snap. A reverse to Jeff Wilson. He's got the speed. He's out at the 10, the 5. He's got the first down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Okay, somebody earlier had said screens and reverses. With the kind of speed, an ordinary back would not have gained any yards on this. The guy was in position to tackle him. Jeff Wilson just outran him and left him standing there. So, 1st and goal. Clock's still running. Keep the clock running. Let's go. Run the ball. Run it again. Everybody's saying the same thing in the chat. Run the damn ball. Gesicki is in. Gesicki is in. He's to Teddy Bridgewater's right in the backfield. 9:59. Here comes motion. Inside handoff. And down to about the 2. Nice power game going on right now. Big guys are starting to feel it, I think. I think they're starting to feel it. Raheem Mostert got down to the 2. Let's go. Take it in. Run. Tack up. You're absolutely true. Shotgun and trap. Yes, sir. You guys are all feeling it right now. We can do this. Jimmy 10 says, let's go. Jeff Wilson. Okay, 2nd and goal from, I'll give the exact spot when I can see it. I believe it's a 2-yard line. From the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 2. They're throwing it. Teddy's going to run it. Oh, there he throws it. Somehow Teddy was able to get rid of the ball. I don't see a signal yet. Why is nobody signaling? Finally, Teddy was breaking through the line, scrambling, saw Raheem Mostert in the end zone and chucked it to him. And the refs took a long time calling that. Nice play. Nice play. Boom.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen. We're in the air, we're on the ground, we're always in control. And when you say Miami, you're talking Super Bowl, 'cause we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1. Yes, we're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Now, if you guys saw the video of Tua supposedly getting concussed, if that was the play, that was a similar play. The rush came in. Teddy was looking to throw. There was nobody open. He started to scramble, and then he just quick shovel passed it out to Raheem Mostert in the end zone. Remember the one where Tua got in trouble? He ended up pushing it out to, I believe it was Gesicki, and then when the guy brought him down, he hit his head. So that inside shovel pass, if I was Mike McDaniel, I would probably put something like that in, because even though the play where Tua got hurt, they gained yardage. Here, it broke down, they got a touchdown. That to me tells me, hey, teams we're playing are susceptible to not being able to defend the shovel pass. The inside shovel could actually work. God forbid the quarterback gets beat up on the play, but both times I've seen them do that, it's gone for yardage. This time it went for a touchdown. Fins up. And Jimmy 10, you're absolutely right. This has got to be on the defense at this point. Got to do it. Got to step up. You guys are right. We may see a different quarterback. Who knows if he pulls Mac Jones? Love this one by Jimmy 10. Let's go. Where is it? It's by Xavier Stewart. Xavier Stewart, let's keep hitting them checkdowns. Yep, absolutely. That's what you have to do with a backup quarterback. Let him know if your first read isn't there, find somebody else. Take it. We're fine with that. Bernard Jolie says the defense needs to hold him right now. You're absolutely right. I love how you guys talk to each other, but I catch some of them. But he says, probably you're right. I went off the meds in that winning streak. Let's see what else we got here. Dude, I didn't make the song, Miko. I know you got the big bass guitar and a guitar. Go ahead and strum one together. I'll play it. I'd love to play it. Somebody had sent me one of their songs. It was Salty 2. I love it. Haven't been able to play because 2 hasn't been on the field, but I love that song, Salty 2. And if you're watching, it's fun. Yes, the song is outdated. I can't do anything about that. I don't have any other fight song to play. All right. Okay. 9:17 left in the third. Jason Sanders is about to kick it off. Defense, keep coming. Can't relax here. Cannot relax. And here's the kick. Hopefully it's out of the end zone again. I like that. Oh, he's running it out. He took it like 4 yards deep, and he's running it out, and he's stuck at about the 12 or 13-yard line. He's probably going to get chewed out by Bill Belichick. That was kind of stupid, but why do I feel like a lot of Dolphins fans, if they end up winning this game, are going to be pulling out some old Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles, records and start playing them, saying, "Hey, I was the first one to say it. Hey, Teddy, if talking to Ray and Stevie can help you that kind of play. If Ray just channeled down and said, shovel pass it, good going." All right, Mac Jones, 1st and 10, hands it off. Guy gets about maybe 1 or 2, gets bent back badly. Hopefully that guy didn't get hurt in that play because that didn't look good. So it's going to be 2nd and 9, long, 2nd and long. Yes, us old timers definitely like it. Reminds us of a time gone by. So Christian Wilkins comes off the field. I wonder if he just needs a blow or did he get hurt? Jibbo says he's got some Stevie Wonder glasses. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. Mac Jones in the shotgun. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys up on the line of scrimmage. How many are coming? Only 4 are coming. He tries to throw it over the middle to his tight end, complete for a 1st down. Javon Holland took him down after the catch. Okay, they got a 1st down. Don't let him get into a rhythm. Tight end was wide open. There was nobody covering him. Easy throw. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from about the 30. He's under center. Mac Jones, I'm referring to. He's calling a different play right now. Taking a lot of time at the line of scrimmage. Here comes a snap. The inside handoff goes nowhere. I don't even think he got a yard. He may have just got back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 2nd and 9 again. 2nd and long again for the Patriots. I like that. Pablo, yeah, don't blow it for us, Pablo. I don't know how you're ahead of live TV, but I haven't seen it yet. All right, so it's 2nd and 10 from right on the 30-yard line. Mac Jones in the shotgun, guy in motion coming from the top. He's back to pass. Little to no pressure. Inside throw. Gets him about 4 or 5, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 or so right now. They're getting enough pressure where it's not giving Mac Jones time to look for his primary read down, so he's cutting it down underneath there. Tony, you're absolutely right. Do not let Mac Jones get into any sort of rhythm. If I was Josh Boyer right now, I would draw up some sort of blitz here. We're only showing 3 down linemen. Mac Jones in a shotgun. We brought a stunt inside. He still has plenty of time to throw. He's throwing deep. His man was wide open again on the outside quarter of the field. We had nobody covering him. Don't know how that can possibly be. I mean, nobody. Wide open. And then Javon Holland was on his way over, but there was nobody covering. So that was a complete breakdown of coverage for that first down for Mac Jones. Baker, John, if you're expecting Jerome Baker to be back there covering a wide receiver, we're in big trouble. All right, 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. They're driving. Mac Jones is in a shotgun. Got some good pressure. He's throwing deep. He's looking for a corner play. Now the guy's begging for a flag. Way overthrown by Mac Jones. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. You guys are watching the same game I am. And people are asking how can these guys be so wide open? I can't tell you. I mean, complete breakdown of the secondary. I'm watching Josh Boyer walk around on the sidelines, and I'm like, dude, how can your guys be so damn wide open? All right, 2nd and 10. Mac Jones in a shotgun, quick throw out to the flat, and the guys bring him down. Who was that? Was that Jaylen Phillips? Jaylen Phillips stopped that play. That's how short of a pass it was. Jaylen Phillips was able to break down and take the halfback. So it's going to be about 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Sack time. You're absolutely right, Terry. This would be a good time for a sack. Absolutely. Send the house, blitz him. It's 3rd and 6 from about the 32-yard line. Mac Jones, and what happened now? We've got a flag. We got a legal procedure on him, so it's going to be 3rd and 11. Definitely time to bring some pressure. Definitely. I was nuked. Pablo, can you not hear me? Can you guys not hear me? Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. What do you mean I was nuked? Okay. Pablo, what do you mean I was nuked? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Am I gonna have to check my let me check. Oh, you're a play ahead of me. Okay. All right. So it's 3rd and 11. Don't tell the play if you're ahead of me. I have nothing I can do about it. He's back to pass. He's throws it underneath and short by about 10 yards. So they're gonna have to kick it. Okay. Thanks, Sharon. I thought he said I was nuked. I looked at my stream level here and thought I was getting boofed. I don't know. You know what? Now that the NFL is paying YouTube a gazillion dollars to carry these games, maybe somebody can do something about syncing the time of the broadcast and everything, because it's kind of ridiculous. We keep falling behind. On my screen, I've got 4:03 left in the first half. But I'm looking at the game thing, and it shows 4:15, and on the scoreboard, it's already changed to 14-10. So they're actually going to make this 50-yard field goal, and okay, so it's 14-10. Oh well, that's YouTube TV. Sorry about that, guys. Nothing I can really do about that. I'm trying to move this around. All right, hold on. Let me just try something here. 14-10. All right. We're good. All right. William Graves, thank you. New guy. You're the new guy. New guy shows up. William Graves, thanks for showing up. Thank you very much. Love to have you aboard. And yes, the commentary here. You got to watch out for guys like John and Grandizer. Grandizer might throw you, and definitely watch out for Cap for Life. He can be a troublemaker in here. Tom Stuckle, he's a nice guy. You're saying 21-10 next drive, okay? And there's some old hats who all hang out together, but thanks for being here. All right, 100 Ante. Watch this TD drive right here. I'd love to see it. I'd love to go up 21-10. Absolutely. Terry Romines, you are absolutely right. Can we actually get ahead in the game? Can we win a game and kill the clock? Please. All right, here we go. Wow, this guy's way back I can never seen a kickoff specialist go so far back to kick the ball and only get it to the 1-yard line. But anyway, I digress. And the return's going to take us back out to about the 30-yard line. Nice return by Raheem Mostert. I don't like him taking that kind of hit at the end where he could have just stepped out, but okay. Patriots kicker makes a 50-yard field goal. Yep, nice return. But absolutely. All right, must win, they show on the screen, to remain in control of the seventh seed. Patriots have to win to stay alive as well. So this is a do or die game. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 on about the 29-yard line. Teddy is under center. I'm looking play action here. Let me see some play action. And yep, play action pass. He's looking deep. Throw it, Teddy. Almost got sacked. Sorry for screaming, but I could see the line collapsing, and it could have been a sack, but he got rid of it. I mean, that was a slow developing play. He was looking for Jaylen Waddle. It wasn't there. He should have dumped it off. All right, 2nd and 10. Here we go. Yes, it is Waddle time. We're not going to get any flags, Garrett. We're not going to get a flag. Inside handoff is going to go nowhere, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. Why not a flag the way they just manhandled Jeff Wilson there? That should have been, wow. Tom Stockley, you're right. Screen time. Screen time right now. You know what time it is for me, though? It's not screen time. Right now, for me, it's time for Mike Gesicki. This is a Mike Gesicki player right here for me. 3rd and 10. Let the other guys go back. Let's see what happens. We're going to get a flag, everybody says. Those of you guys who are ahead of us. Yep, there we go. I just saw it. We can't help ourselves. We just can't help ourselves.
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
Yep. Don't beat yourself. Puts you in the best position to win. However, your team keeps doing it. Unreal. Unflippin' real. And you know the refs are going to call it if they see it on us. So it's 3rd and 15. You got a backup quarterback. I think you just hand the ball off here. Teddy's in an empty backfield, so that won't be happening. In the shotgun. There's the snap. He drops way back. He's looking to throw deep. And it's intercepted. And this guy's got to take it to the house.
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win. And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
This team. This team. It's bad enough he threw the interception, but to weave his way through the entire group of Dolphins players and get a pick six. Damn. Unreal. But the extra point was missed. Whew. Yay! They're only up by 2 points with a pick six. What the fuck? Sorry. Unbelievable. I hear this from so many of the Dolphins fans. 25 years of pathetic football in December and January. It's pathetic. Sabrina, you're absolutely right. This is some bull crap. Unbelievable. Yeah, and Teddy did get even Ted Kennedy hates Bridgewater. That's funny. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Same old ducking Dolphins. They're so good at snatching defeat out of the jaws of victory. It just goes. There's nothing we can say about some of the stuff they're doing here. And at the same time, I don't want anybody telling me that Tua can't play quarterback. We're just turnover prone. I mean, I have to keep playing it.
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
It seems though the team doesn't take heed to that. The team doesn't understand. Don't beat yourself. Pick six. Missed a field goal. Just saying. This ball's out of the end zone, so we're going to 1st and 10 from the 25. Hey, Sam, you're absolutely right. There is time. Come on. I think it's more to the fact that we keep having to do this. We keep having to hold each other up and say, hey, we can still do this. There's only 2:51 left in the third, but we can still do this. It's not over. It's not over, guys. You're right. And they've had enough with Teddy. Here comes Skyler. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I wonder if Teddy's hurt or has Mike just seen enough. All right, 1st and 10 with the rookie quarterback. He's doing play action. He throws an inside pass to... That's what happens with a rookie. He threw a pass. I'm pretty sure he predetermined where he was going to throw before the snap. And right away, let's see, Teddy got... They're showing the play. Teddy got completely Mac Jones after that interception. I wonder if he got a concussion or has he been put in protocol already? Oh my goodness. Skyler's throw was abysmal. That was horrible. All right, 2nd and 14. You know the Patriots smell blood right now. Here's the snap. He's got plenty of time. He threw it underneath to Raheem Mostert, probably for 3 or 4 yards. You know, it's funny, LL Goo, you are right. I have to say this. This team and this coach, the way they're doing things, may not deserve to be in the playoffs. I despise backing into the playoffs. Now they're saying Teddy hurt his hand. He hit it on a helmet, so it wasn't the tackle. They're taking him into the tent. All right, 3rd and 10. Skyler's in the shotgun. Oh, we jumped. They jumped. Everybody jumped. I'm not sure who they're going to call the flag on right now. Who are they going to call? Offsides. So they're going to call the offsides on the Patriots. Could have called it on us for illegal movement, but at least they got them. So it's going to be 3rd and 5. Somebody asked earlier, would Bridgewater be back on his team next year? No. No. He's taking up space. Skyler will be QB2 next year. We'll find someone else to play QB3. All right, 3rd and 5 from the 30. There's the snap. He's standing flat-footed. He then throws it underneath to Raheem Mostert, who just carries that ball for a 1st down.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
Wait. We got a flag on the play. Of course, the Dolphins get a 1st down. Here comes the flag. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Yes. Okay, we'll take that. Give me another 15 on top of that. You want to take it out on the first-year quarterback? Let's see it. He throws it. Oh, he went helmet to helmet on him. Oh, man, that shouldn't just be roughing the passer. That should be... Wow. That's unbelievable. In college, he'd be out of the game. That was definitely a targeting foul there. All right, Skyler, don't have to do anything big. You got your weapons out there. He's under center. 1st and 10 from the 40. And inside pitch goes to Mostert, who takes and that's Jeff Wilson. He goes for about 2 yards, maybe 2 yards. Maybe. All right, here we go. 23 seconds left in the 3rd. Yeah, New England is somewhat of a dirty team. 2nd and 9. They're going to walk off the field, and they're going to wait and go to the 4th quarter. All right. So we're going to start with the 4th quarter with Skyler looking at a 2nd and 9. So we'll see what's going on here. Yeah, we're looking at Skyler taking this game over. He's gonna have to. At least get a little bit closer. Then, excuse me. Then of course we're gonna have to let Sanders kick it if we need to field goal. That's kind of scary. Yeah, it's gonna be another tough one for sure. Check out the center. He's having issues hiking the ball. Right, too many high snaps. Pablo, yeah, I saw that, and it happened with Teddy as well. It happened a lot of times during the year with Tua. As a former center, what usually causes high snaps is your blocking assignment is requiring you to get out faster than you normally expect, and you're just popping the snap back because now that we're running the ball and you see the team running the ball a lot more, your blocking assignments are different. When you know you have to sit back and do pass blocking, it's easier to snap the ball and just get back and pass block. When you know you've got to get on the linebacker or you got to help out with this tackle over here or there, you're snapping the ball so you can get into your block. It's a little bit different. So if you're seeing those things, it usually means because they're going to do a play action or something short where he needs to get out on his block. Let's see. Yeah, Alex Perez. I don't think the Dolphins have any choice right now but to run the ball. Michael Davis says we need to take control and beat this team. We have the talent. Let's see here. Tyreek, I haven't heard his name probably since early in the second quarter. Jaylen Waddle, I think he's caught one pass. Mike Gesicki, one pass. The weapons you speak of, the talent we have, is not being utilized. Just saying. John, you can see it from wherever you are as well, huh? That they're going to stack at this point, and they're going to come and they're going to bring heat on Skyler if you put him in a position where he has to throw it. Skyler can win this. He just needs the feel. Yeah, and time. It's funny, 2 comments in a row. The next comment is, I'm scared of Skyler throwing. Well. John says, I've never seen a team, not just the Dolphins, have so many injuries in 1 year. Yeah, it's been ugly. All right, let's see here. 2nd and 9, starting the 4th quarter. The Dolphins are on about the 36-yard line. Skyler is in, so Teddy didn't get any better. He's in the shotgun. Get off the field, ref. Okay, here we go. There's a snap. Another high snap. He's looking to throw it. He's got Tyreek right there for about a 5 or 6 yard. No, it's Sherfield. What are they calling on this? Was he down? Yeah, or incomplete. What do they call? Make the call. It's going to be incomplete. So it's going to be 3rd and 9. Yeah, he dropped the ball. All right, 3rd and 9. Sherfield should have made that catch. It should have been a catch. Let's go. 3rd and 9. No turnovers here. At least be in a position to get a field goal. Even if you don't get the first down, get closer. Okay, he's back to throw. He's running. Run, Skyler. Run, Skyler. Oh, we got a flag. Oh, my God. Is this going to be against us again? It's probably going to be holding. What the hell? Nice movement. What are they going to call? Illegal shift. Do they look when they see the Dolphins about to make a first down? Are they looking to see who can we flag? Oh, we'll flag that guy. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It would be nice if a single Dolphins game all season wasn't involving the refs doing something. Just one game. All right, so now you got a rookie in at quarterback. Now you're out of field goal range. It's 3rd and 14. You got the ball on the 42-yard line. Need about, I'd say, a bunch to get in field goal range. He's back to pass in a shotgun. He throws it out to, and it's picked.
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
This team can't do it. Okay, it's 3:24 on a Sunday afternoon. I don't know what's wrong with this team. That was a perfect pass by Skyler. It got there. Tyreek completely bobbled it. I don't know what to say. Yeah. I mean, Tyreek took his eye off the ball on that. He should have caught that. That should have been a catch. That is on Tyreek. You're absolutely right, John. That is not on Skyler at all. The guy got both his feet in bounds. Hill says we don't have a functional team anymore. The Finns are self-imploding, says Pablo. Yeah, it's just over and over and over. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line, 36-yard line. He inside pass to one of the wide receivers. He's brought down basically for no gain. No game at all. I mean, I don't know why how Tyreek missed that. He completely missed that. It just bobbled in his hands, and the guy got the interception. Charlie, you're absolutely right. Beating yourself is a systematic coaching failure. Absolutely it is. 2nd and 9 from the 37, 38. Let's see here. Inside handoff, and he goes for a no tackling. Finally get him down. Well, it's going to be about 3rd and 5 on this play. Plenty of time, 13:32, but Jimbo says he needs some woosah. Jimbo, let me hook you up with some woosah. Woosah. How much of a shame is that we have to have a GIF or a video saying woosah every single game these guys play? 3rd down, and I'd say it's about 4. They're saying 4, so closer to 5. It's a long 4. Mac Jones under center, good blitz. He just has to throw it out, and there was no way that was going to be completed. All right, good call by Josh Boyer there. Brought some serious heat on Mac Jones, and they just threw it out. Just had to throw it out. Okay, we'll take it. 4th and 4. Go ahead and punt it. Tony, you're absolutely right. No real harm done with that interception, but field position. Noah had good coverage on that play. He sure did. Let's see what else we got here. Hey, Raymond, you bet your ass we are. Doesn't seem like anything changed. You know what you have to think about? I'm going to leave your comment up. I got something to say about this. And the punt goes down out of the end zone, so we're going to get on 25. If Skyler, Teddy, and at certain times Tua can't seem to move this offense, is it time for us to look at this as fans and say, is this really the right offense we should be running? We're what, 8-7? We're in the 17th week of the season, and it doesn't seem to matter. Everyone who says Tua sucks, and then Teddy Bridgewater falters and is not really fluid, and Skyler's not really fluid. Is it the player, or is it the system? Is this system the way Mike McDaniel is scheming these plays out? Is that the problem? Because if the common denominator is, if it's happening to all 3 quarterbacks, if Waddle isn't getting open with 2nd string cornerbacks out there, if Tyreek isn't being Tyreek, if Mike Gesicki isn't being used, is it the quarterbacks or is it the system? At this point, that's a question I think we need to be asking. We watched all these games. Every single game, we're like, oh my God, this is just insane. They haven't won and gone down the field like a winning team would. It's always trying to come back. It's always trying to see if something will work. I'm beginning to look at this whole offense and go, maybe it's just not the players. Maybe it's not the right offense. Because with all the talent that the Miami Dolphins have, with so much talent, you would think that one integral piece wouldn't cause the entire offense to collapse. And now we've seen take out Tua, put in Teddy. Take out Teddy, put in Skyler. It doesn't seem to really change much. If you're watching the game, you're seeing this, you're thinking to yourself, running the same plays, offensive line still sucks. You can't say Teddy and Skyler and Tua suck. We need to get rid of all three quarterbacks. What's the common denominator? What are these players having a problem with? I'm just asking. I mean, at some point, that has to be asked. I mean, you're right, Eric Johnson. There's too much talent to be lose like this. Not the right offense if Tua's not in. Penalties. Yeah, we're getting screwed with penalties. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25, high snap again, play action pass. Skyler's flat-footed. He's looking to throw. He's taking off on a run. And then he slid, and he still had 3 or 4 yards he could have made, but all right, we'll take it. Billy, I'm not going to try to say your last name. Billy says it's both. Combination of not the right players and not the right offensive scheme. Tom Stockwell, yeah, you're seeing him. He's trigger shy. He's not ready to throw the ball and deal with it. He's flat-footed. When you watch him, if you guys are seeing this, I'm seeing a flat-footed quarterback. His feet aren't moving. 2nd and 6. Tyreek comes in motion. He's looking to throw. He's flat-footed as all can be and just threw it out there to Jeff Wilson. Jeff Wilson wasn't even looking for the ball. Jeez. Wow. He just... Wow. 3rd and 6. All the Skyler fans out right now by the BB hiding their head at this point. Teddy's not coming back. Injured his right finger, they're saying. He's very questionable to return. All right, so it's 3rd and 6. Skyler's in a shotgun from his own 25. There he's back to pass. He's flat-footed again. He's throwing it deep. And did Waddle get up and get it? Waddle got up and got it. Got up and took that ball.
That's another Miami Dolphins.
So you're saying, you mean the Shula playbook when he had Zonka, Kick, and Morris. When Marino played, it was pass. Yeah, different era. Different. Not just the players, different era of the game. The game is much different right now. All right, so we got a 1st down. Teddy getting a free check. There's a bunch of people getting free checks. All right, 1st and 10. Tyreek goes in motion just to change the side of the field. He's up the top left right now. Inside handoff goes to Raheem or Jeff. That's Jeff Wilson. Not much of a hole there. He may have gotten 2 yards. That's about it. So somebody says, who's this? John Gettenberry. Agree. The scheme is built for one quarterback, and if you have to insert another quarterback, it doesn't work for him as well. Yeah, agreed that. I mean, at least draft the same style of quarterback, you know? All right. John says they're stacking the line. You can see that. They're definitely... All right, so here we go. Think Teddy has a broken finger, Pablo says. 2nd and 7. Skyler puts Durham Smythe in motion. Okay, now we got a rollout. And he threw... That was on Jeff Wilson. So he did a rollout, and he threw to the receiver that was standing there wide open. Actually, that was Al Ingold, the guy with the big cast on his thumb, and boom, just dropped it. Oof, wow. That's a good point. Where are the quick slants that Tua was throwing? Good point. Nothing seems to be working right now. Nothing seems to be working. So it's 3rd and 7. 10:23 left, 10:11 left. Skyler's in the shotgun. He's got the snap, another high snap. He's got to get rid of the ball. He catches it, throws out to Tyreek. Tyreek's not going to get the 1st down, so it's going to be 4th and 3 or 4, and we're going to have to punt. You definitely don't want to go for it in your own end with a rookie quarterback play. Here we go. So we're going to have to put it on the defense. But if you remember what I said earlier, I said the defense and or special teams were going to have to score to win. I said that. And I feel more confident in that statement now than before. We need the defense to do something. Nice kick. This kick is down to, where is it? Fair catch at the 13-yard line. So the Patriots will have the ball on their own 13, 9:43 left when it comes back. Flip the field. Yeah, Tom, we flipped the field. Nice punt. Absolutely nice punt. Pablo says, I really don't think Skyler's doing that bad. New England has their ears pinned back no time. Yep. Morstead is for MVP right now. Yes, we definitely would need a cherry turnover. Mac Jones will throw an interception if he's known for that as well. Jay, I was hoping it wouldn't come down to the last drive. I mean, we're set up for it. We got to make another stop, otherwise it's going to happen again. Where is Reed Stinnett? I think they cut the kid. I think they cut Reed Stinnett. I knew they were working out Jack Cohen from Notre Dame, so I'm not really sure. Michael Davis says, where's Michael Davis's comment? Michael Davis says 15 needs to learn how to find balance between the run and the pass. Different situations call for different calls in the either we run or we either pass, but never really mix them up properly. Well said. Well said. All right. Tyreek's energy seems down. It's probably hard to keep his energy up all the time when obviously neither Teddy nor Skyler are finding him. Remember, they're playing against second team and third team defensive backs, and we can't get them the ball. Also he dropped a couple. Pablo says we need to have an all-out defensive blitz against Mac Jones. Mac Jones hates pressure. Mike, what'd you say here? And that's how you kill your offerings and people want to leave. I don't think that. Stop being desperate. Y'all, we need to play better, period. Yeah, absolutely need to play better. Hey, John, love this one. Tony Rizzi, it's never too early for bourbon. Nope, never. 50th State fan, love this. It says, problem executing the defense is doing their job, and we can expect them to keep making stops again yes, the defense is doing their job. There can't be anybody in the comments who think that they're not doing their job. They're looking at Teddy. He is trying to throw. He's on the sidelines, trying to grip the ball to throw. I'm not sure if he's going to get back on the field. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 12. Quick pass out to the flat, and their wide receiver takes it for about 20 yards. So it's going to be 1st and 10 on an inside screen. A screen pass. A screen pass. Something the Dolphins don't seem to have in their playbook. Wonder why. That was just simple slot screen. A simple slot screen. And he takes it for 20-25. Yeah, that's okay. So it's 1st and 10 from the 26 or 27 yard line. Mac Jones is back to pass. Oops. It got knocked down at the line of scrimmage, and then one of their offensive tackles just had to smush the ball. Mr. Z, great comment. They just don't make football players like they used to. Nope. And it's only going to get worse. Only going to get worse. Michael Davis says, and the offensive coach, because this one here, you're right. They ain't making the right calls. I haven't seen a screen pass. So it's 2nd and 10. Real quick here. They're on about the 26 yard line. Mac Jones is back to pass. Again, he throws to the halfback out in the flat. Missed 2, 3. Took 3 people to try and get him down. First guy completely whiffed. Second guy didn't make a hit. Now it's going to be 3rd and 3 or 4. They're showing Teddy running off to the locker room right now. So they're probably going to do a quick x-ray and see if it's broken. If it's not broken and it's just sprained, they're probably going to give him a shot and see if he can't come back out there. Just saying. All right, 3rd and 5 from the 32-yard line. Mac Jones in the shotgun. He's got both of his halfback and a tight end, two halfbacks in either side of him. Here comes the snap. No real pressure. He's throwing it long. He's got a guy down for about 20, 25 yards. That throw was very good. I'll have to hand it to Mac Jones. He made one hell of a throw in that play. He locked in on that receiver, and he threw it right over 3 Miami Dolphins defenders. I mean, boom, right in the breadbasket. Perfect throw. Caught him in stride. Perfect throw. Gotta say it. That was a nice throw. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Mac Jones under center. He hands the ball off, and their halfback runs for about 9 yards. Just shredded us. Yep, poor tackling. You guys are seeing it. I love that you see the game as well. When you see poor tackling, you guys reaching out with an arm, you're not going to bring an NFL running back down with an arm. It's not going to happen. That's coaching. That's absolutely coaching. 2nd and 2. Going down here now, and looks like Mac Jones just did a quarterback sneak. Took it for the 1st down. Unreal. First and 10. Clock is ticking down to 6:50, 6:40. Belichick, he's just going to run this clock as far as he can. Dolphins only have 2 timeouts remaining. He's got a shotgun, throws it to his tight end. He's out of bounds at about the 29 or so. So they're in field goal range at this point. Our linebacker sucks, says Scott Boyer. Yeah, coaching is horrible. Our linebackers, where's that? Yeah, our linebackers suck. Yes, they do. Belichick will school McDaniel in this part of the game. Unfortunately, that's what it's looking like. All right, so 2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line. Mac Jones is under center, hands the ball off, doesn't go anywhere, so it's going to be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 5. Clock is ticking. 6:01 left to play, 5:59. Let's see what happens here. 5:57. The clock is still moving. Just, it would almost say, we get on the playoffs and go woohoo, and then see the Kansas City Chiefs actually spank our ass. This team couldn't beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Not without Tua. 3rd and 5. He's in the shotgun from about the 26-yard line. They put heat on him. They got him. He just throws it up, and they're going to call a flag on this. Yep, I knew it. It was. I mean, you can see it. Defensive back was beat really bad. That was a classic quarterback throw. And what I mean by that is Mac Jones saw that. Who is that? Keenan Crossan was one-on-one with his top receiver. His top receiver had him beat, and he mugged him. He completely mugged him. Michael Kaczynski, you're actually absolutely right. Maybe it's best we don't make the playoffs, save the embarrassment, because I couldn't imagine watching Patrick Mahomes go after this team. Could not believe it. Tony Reese, you're right. A tank of epic proportions. Even the refs going like that. That's how bad of a play it was. All right, so it's 1st and goal from the right about the 5-yard line. Mac Jones is under center. Play action. He's looking. He's got plenty of time. And nope, incomplete. I thought the guy was in the end zone. He did finally make the catch, but they're saying he was out of bounds. Jones was throwing to his side all night. Yep, he was. One. Nope, he didn't get his feet in. Jeremy, I love your comment. This team makes me hate football. I can't say it because you've got something else on there, but yeah, absolutely. Is McDaniel on the hot seat? I didn't think so, but 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Mac Jones is changing the play, and he hands it off, and he gets down to about the 1 or 2. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 1 or the 2, with 5:12 left. And we might as well say it right now. If Miami loses today, we may not see Tua again till next year, because this team is just not good. Crazy Anthony says this team is pathetic. It's like McDaniel said, yeah, we found out who this team is. Yeah, you found out. You found out for sure. I know there's still 4:40 left, and if you stop here, they'll get a field goal. Let's see who called timeout. Let me guess. The Dolphins call timeout on this? The officials came in. I'm not sure who called the timeout or why. Patriots called the timeout. So the Patriots are going to be down to 1 timeout. They're going to do it. Let's see what happens. Barry, I had said if we could not beat the Packers, then we don't deserve to make the playoffs. I can't disagree with that. I mean, people say, hey, keep going with it. You can't. What an ugly team total effort, including the coaches. Well, I mean, if they lose this game, I'm not sticking around to watch the Jets game, that's for sure. That ain't going to happen. All right, here we go. 3rd and goal. Only chance is to make a stop here. You don't make a stop here, it ain't going to happen. They had Mac Jones under center. He backed up into the shotgun. He's thrown a fade, and did he catch it? Touchdown. Game time. Unbelievable. 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 I'm beginning to believe that the whole coaching staff is definitely. I mean, they just threw a quick fade and the guy just beat Duke Riley out there. Why was Duke Riley covering a wide receiver? Tell me why a linebacker is covering a wide receiver on that play. Wow. He recognized it. He took the shot. And he just said, you're gonna beat a linebacker out there. I'm pretty sure you're gonna beat a linebacker, and he did. Every year the Dolphins collapse in this stretch. Every coach that takes the job knows this. McDaniel hasn't shown anything in this regard. In fact, he may be one of the worst. Wow, ouch, dude, ouch. All right, so 23-14. You're going to be down 2 touchdowns with 4 minutes and 37 seconds left to play, and you're playing with a rookie quarterback. About to make 5 games lost in a row. There's a lot of fans out there who say you don't give up on you lost 5 games in a row. And here's what the worst part is. Nothing seemed to change in those 5 games. That's what bothers me. I could say, okay, this happened, but let's go ahead and fix this. Nothing seemed to change in these last 5 games. You're out here, you're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing the fan base. Unbelievable. Dolphins will make bad teams look good. It's not only on Boyer, it's on everyone. But I still don't know why you had a linebacker out there covering a wide. Look, they're showing Jacoby Myers, and he's waving his hands going, there's nobody out here. When you guys see this, if you guys had just seen this replay, they showed the formation, and the wide receiver's like, Mac, there ain't nobody over here. How can that possibly be? And then Duke Riley's like, who's supposed to be covering this guy? This guy is out here all by himself. Unbelievable. There was nobody there. I can't put up your stuff, Jeremy, because you keep swearing. But you said all you stupid MFers that hated on Tua and said Bridgewater or Thompson would be better. How stupid do you feel now? I hate this fan base. I think people are going to wake up tomorrow, and I think they're going to realize that, and as Raheem Mostert runs the kickoff up to like the 30, people are going to realize, man, maybe we're focusing our anger on the wrong thing. Maybe it's Mike McDaniel who we have a problem with. Maybe this guy wasn't ready. Maybe his entire coaching staff wasn't ready. You're in the biggest game of the year, and you leave a wide receiver wide open. I mean, you're on the goal line. There's nobody covering him, and nobody went timeout. Nobody said timeout. Timeout. Unbelievable. All right, so here we go. Hawkins, you're right. Outcoached. Skyler's looking. He's looking deep. He's got nothing. He throws a wounded duck. This is awful. This is completely awful. He gets up in pain. Kraft has a happy ending coming. I haven't seen a team just completely collapse like this in a long time. Yeah. Woosah. I don't even think Woosah is worth it right now. I think we're beyond Woosah. I think at this point they owe us money. I think they need to compensate people who bought season tickets. I think they just need to say we're sorry. 2nd and 10. Skyler's back to pass. He's got no time. He's rolling out. He's looking. He's still looking. He throws a pass deep. Incomplete. This is nothing, man. Wow. Jabba the Hutt says Mike McDaniel is washed. He got embarrassed. He was embarrassed. Yes, this is our 5th game in a row losing. 5th game in a row. Hawkins, I don't blame you. If I wasn't on right now, I would just probably be turning the channel as well. This is horrible. This team looks like complete dog water. Which, by the way, looks like they're trying to bring him back in. 3rd and 10. Skyler is looking around. He gets sacked. Awful. This kid has no idea what he's doing back there. He is flat-footed on every play. I don't think he'll be on the team next year. I mean, he gets a snap. Both guys come in. He doesn't make an adjustment. He tries to step up. He steps up to the guy coming in. This team is done. Absolutely done. Wow, this is bad. Really bad, guys. So it's 4th and 16 with 3 minutes left, and you got your rookie quarterback still in there, and he's looking to throw it, and he's throwing it to... It's 4th and 16, and he threw it to... Even Mike McDaniel's like, what? It's 4th and 16. There is no... You have to get a first down. Even if you throw an interception, you've got to get a first down 16 yards down the field. What's he do? He throws it to the halfback 4 yards away. I mean, they're talking to him on the sidelines right now. Bev's like, what the hell was that? Oh, God, that was funny. That was just too funny. Unbelievable. Oh, no. Flush the toilet and start over again. I all these people who wanted Skyler, nope, get rid of him. Teddy, get rid of him. This is John, I can't put your tweet up. I mean your comment up either because you swear too much on it. But you're actually right. What were you doing going out of bounds, dude? Oh God. Arrest Greer. It's his fault that Little and Eichenberg are players in the NFL. I can't disagree with anything you guys are saying. I'm just trying to just absorb all this myself and understand how this team just completely imploded. It's almost if NFL coaches, because the game doesn't matter, they're just running the ball up the middle for nothing, no gain, a couple yards. It's almost as if NFL coaches figured out McDaniel at about the same time that Tua got hurt. Because nothing he is doing. I bet you there's NFL coaches laughing, going, "You're not using Gesicki? You're not using Mike Gesicki? 6'6", 250? You're not using him? You're only looking for Tyreek and Waddle?" Wow. H. Capino says he's in awe. This is anyway. Wow. I'm looking at these comments and you guys you're feeling it the same way. We were sold a dream. Yep, gonna have to wait till next year. At this point, we were definitely sold a dream. Unbelievable. 2:39, 3rd and 6, and we stop him. So we're gonna have to. I think he calls a timeout here. So we have no timeouts left. Need a miracle, absolute miracle here, because you got to score twice. Great point. Great point. Anyone who thinks Tua is not the guy, look at our offense today. Yep. Terry, yeah, I hope everyone has a better 2023. 2023 starts off like, whew, this is ugly. Magic Mike was an illusion. He was an illusion that the NFL coaches found out. Before this game, if you had told me today that Mike McDaniel's job was in trouble, I would have said no way. After what I'm seeing today, I doubt Stephen Ross makes a move unless he does get Sean Payton, because we all can see it that he's don't know what he's calling, but on 4th and 4, okay, they stopped him, but they just used up some time. So the Dolphins are going to get it back. Nice play. They did a good job on that. But the collapse that this team has had is beyond explainable. There's no press conference. There's nothing you can say about the performance of this team over the last month and a half. Complete meltdown. It's almost like they're not prepared. I don't know why, but they're not prepared. Grandize, you think that Sealer and Christian Wilkins are gone? I hope not. I hope not. Manny, you're absolutely right. They beat themselves again. This is unbelievable. All right, so it's 1st and 10, 2:32 left. Skyler's back to throw, standing flat-footed, not getting any. Throws it off the side to Raheem Mostert for about 3 or 4 yards. Yes, Tua did throw 3 interceptions last week, but if you're comparing Tua to how these guys played, you're crazy. Lance says McFraud isn't head coaching material. That's possible, right? Yeah. Yeah, Tua was playing in the previous losses. He absolutely was. That's why I said, and a lot of people are understanding, it might not be the players. If you've had the same result no matter who was playing, that's your system. All right, so he's back to throw again. Again, he just throws it out to the slot for Raheem Mostert, and he's not going to get the first down, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Tyreek's off the field. You think he quit on the team? No, he's on the field. He's out there. He's out there. He's out there. Dude, give you Flores back? Are you serious? What a shit take that is. All right, 2:18 left. Sky was back to throw. And again, he just throws off to the side to the halfback for, who's that? That's going to be 28. Who's 28? Let me see who that is. Kiter Kohu? No, who's that playing? Ugh. Another halfback. Ugh. Billy says our backup quarterbacks are toast. Yeah, they're not that good. All right, second two. Rude Awakening says, I'm in a world of pain right now. I think we all are. It's kind of shocking. Kind of shocking. And you know what the worst part about all this is? Here's the worst part about all of this. We're going to get up tomorrow morning, especially if the Jets lose. We're going to get up tomorrow morning with the Dolphins possibly still in the playoff chase. The Dolphins, if the Jets lose, are still in the playoff chase. Patriots still have to play the Bills. I don't know how we can do this to ourselves and just keep stringing it out. If they lose today, I doubt we see Tua, unless he has to come back and maybe they have a way to get in the playoffs. But what are you looking for in the playoffs? Patrick Mahomes, it will eat us alive. 3rd and 2, Tyreek's in motion. He's back to pass. And more flags. More flags. Terry Roman says he's surprised because I didn't think Skyler was this bad. Again, it may not be him from what we're seeing. Oh, and another penalty. And you know what that means when you see another penalty out there.
And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win. And don't beat yourself. I think that puts you in the best position to win.
But alas, another penalty, and it's 3rd and 7. Yeah, we got to play the Jets next week. How bad is that? All right, so here's the snap. Skyler's looking to throw. He's got no one to throw it to. He's rolling out. He throws it again. And Durham Smythe dropped it. Generic Profile says that Skyler makes boneheaded plays and team doesn't seem confident with him at all. No. In fact, there's no confidence being shown on the field right now. There's nothing being shown of confidence. Not even with the coaches. 2-minute warning. Mike dropped it. Yep. I think that was Durham Smythe, but yeah, it was dropped again. Skyler should have ran it. We have a good leader to the Raiders. Who is our leader? Like we said, we have more than, what's this? We have more flags than the Olympics every single game. Yeah, who cares if we make the playoffs? You're absolutely right. And I'm not trying to be a downer. You guys know I just try to keep it straight. But if this team somehow backed into the playoffs, we'll all watch and we'll all root. But do you really think that this team, if they got into playoffs somehow, if the planets aligned and the Jets fall apart and the Bills beat the Patriots and this happens and that happens, do you think these guys are going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs? It would be terrifying me that this team would have to play the Kansas City Chiefs. Somebody said, I don't care what anybody tells me. I gotta believe that the NFL is rigged. Yeah, but it doesn't excuse bad play. The refs, yeah, we can say the refs do some crazy shit, but the team, the actual players are playing like crap. They're playing like complete shit. Jimmy James says, what is nice profile picture, bro. Barry, looks like we'll get them next to your brother. That's been 33 years for me and my wife. It's been like 40 for me. Just the way it goes down, my brother. Same people on the team get hurt every year. Oh, John, you're gonna hear them. Okay, you're gonna hear the Tua and Teddy people. I mean Tua. I'm sorry. the Teddy and Skyler people scream and say, "Oh, well, Teddy didn't have time. He just came in on a whim, and Ray Charles didn't really tell him what he should be doing, and yada yada yada." Mike Daniels says he agrees as well. No backups. It is to the point where it's laughable at this point. Yeah, it is. Let's see what else here. Patrick Mahomes wouldn't even start if they make the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes, why would they play him and risk him getting hurt? The third string would kill us. Oh, I gotcha. All right, so it's 4th and 7. He throws a ball down the middle to Tyreek. He gets a first down. I'm not playing the first down song because it doesn't really matter right now. I'm not in the mood to be jovial. Good gosh, guys. We traded all those. That's a. I'm gonna have to save your comment here. So it's 1st and 10, 1:38 left. Skyler's got the team on about the 30-yard line. He's looking to throw, flat-footed again, and almost threw a pick. The kid. Okay, so if you watch Skyler Thompson as a quarterback, there are things he's doing that are going to get him in big trouble. He stands completely flat-footed. You watch him, he's just standing there. And yeah, this is probably one of the worst things we got going for us. We have no picks next year. Nothing's going to help us. Nobody coming. No cavalry. Okay, 2nd and 10, 1:20. He's looking to throw it. He throws the ball. He's got it to, I believe that's Tyreek. Oh, that's Sherfield who gets crushed. But the guy that hit him is really hurt. So they're going to get a timeout, extra timeout. He's hurt bad. I hope this guy's okay. This guy Jones, their cornerback, that was a hard hit. Yeah, John, he's absolutely flat-footed, completely flat-footed. Touchdown and 2-point conversion ain't going to be enough. That 8 points would only give us 22. So if you get the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, nice stick, but he went right down to the ground. He fell face down. The good sign now, he's kicking his legs. The fact that he's kicking his legs and he rolled over is a good sign. This guy's not going to be, you know what I mean. I'm not going to say it. Ben, this is what I said earlier. It seems like the other teams know exactly what we're going to do. I'm pretty sure that's one of the problems is the NFL is a film-based business. And I'm pretty sure that every team that has seen the Dolphins film is obviously able to do something about it. They're playing their 2nd and 3rd string cornerbacks. Their other guys are all hurt. And they've stopped Tyreek. They've stopped Jaylen. They pretty much have stopped Gesicki. They've stopped Sherfield. Cedric Wilson, I don't know if he's hurt, but haven't seen anything with him. Unbelievable. Home Depot sells Skyler's foot as models as super accurate levels. Yeah, there is no Dan Marino coming, that's for sure. Dude, Evan, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion are only going to get us to 22. Then we'd have to get an onside kick. 1st and goal, 1:16. High snap again. Skyler brings it down. He throws he was trying to get to Gesicki. At least he's trying to throw to Gesicki. And I think that's going to be interference in the end zone. But at least he tried to throw it to Gesicki. It's only going to be holding. We're not calling interference. So, yeah, who wrote that? We were found out in this. Yeah, Adam Smith, you were absolutely right. We were definitely found out in the second half. Absolutely. Ask Ray Charles how Teddy played. Yeah, really. Okay, don't forget our O-line is terrible because all 3 quarterbacks got hurt. They didn't call pass interference. I think there's a lot of people not with the team next year. Skyler's looking for someone to throw it to. He doesn't have anybody. He's running around back there trying to find somebody. Why don't you just run it in the end zone? Got a touchdown to, let's see who caught that. That would be Mike Gesicki. Mike Gesicki. He runs around back there, and Mike Gesicki throws a touchdown. Look at the score right now. It's 23-20. Who knows if they're going to go for the 2-point conversion or not. But you know that field goal earlier in the game that Jason Sanders missed? This is a question every single Dolphin fan asks every single week. And every single week, there's no answer. That is Mike Gesicki's problem. And Mike McDaniel's problem, I'm sorry. Why do they not throw more to him? Don't know. But it's 23-21, and yes, that field goal would have been the difference. And the Dolphins have no timeouts. So they're going to have to go for the onside kick here and hope for the best. But yeah, Mike Gesicki, I'm looking at the route he ran. He's way bigger than these guys. He gets open. Once he gets clear and open, boom. Skyler found him, and he's got good hands, and he caught the ball. Sharon says we're going to lose by 2 points, really? Yep. Barring something amazing here, looks like that's going to happen. That's what the sad part is. We won't have Gesicki next year. At this point, I'm going to say something crazy. I almost would rather have Gesicki than Mike McDaniel. That's how I feel. That's just right now. When you see Gesicki score and make catches when other players are playing QB, you got to wonder why he's not on the field with Tua. Okay. All right, so now the Patriots have called their last time out because they wanted to see what the formation looked like, and so this is the well, you don't know. The Pats won't beat Buffalo. Who knows if Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs play? They may sit out. If they beat the Bengals, and they're already clinched the #1 seed. They may just sit out. Who knows? Seattle just scored on the Jets, 7-0 Seattle. So this was a game. This is a great point, Kevin, that you're saying here. The last 4 losses have been by 1 score. Yep. All right, so guys, here we go. 104. Let's see what happens if we get this onside kick. And there's the kick. And nope, we're not going to get it. Game time. Game time. Game time. Jimmy, thank you. Thank all of you. This has been a pleasure. Next week, I may or may not do it. Maybe my wife's time to spend some time with her. We'll see. But we're not going to see Tua. Tua is not going to be playing next week. I really doubt it. I think we're going to see more of the same as we saw today. This team is okay. They're not a top level team. They've been exposed. Mike McDaniel has been exposed. It's really bad. Rodney, thank you for tuning in all season. Wow, Adam. Wow. That makes me feel good. Thank you. So I hope you guys do tune in and watch some of the stuff I'm going to be putting out as we expand past the Dolphins. I hope you guys continue to see the videos on the channel. I really want to become more of an overall sports channel. Right now we'll focus on football. I don't give a shit about the NBA, but yeah, thank you, Terry. I hope you guys continue to watch. Yeah, this was hard to watch. Dolphins go down 23-21, and their playoff hopes may have gone with it. Thanks, guys. See you next week, maybe, but we'll see you during the week. We'll do some stuff and